What's up, watchers? Magnus here, and today we are back with Return of the Genius Player episode or chapter 26. So yeah, let's freaking go. Also, if you want more content, Patreon, YouTube members, all that shit. So yeah, let's fucking go. Bulletproof, eh? He wasn't after me to begin with. That was just a diversion. His real goal was the fractures in the statue. So not bulletproof, but he couldn't have known that these statues could awaken until after entering the arena. And yet he came here and awakened them as if it was planned beforehand. How? Holy shit. I can deal with a giant, but the problem is all three of them vanished without a trace. Where did they go? Wait, are they using the invisible cloak? The invisible cloak allows you to temporarily conceal yourself, Harry Potter, but due to their limited versatility, and the fact that she will be discovered within enough time, they aren't widely used. Gotcha. Bang. Bang! Looks like they don't plan on giving me any time. Now, why would we do that? Ah. Huh. You really managed to back me into a corner. No one has done that to me in a long time. Very impressive. Nice work, kid. However, you haven't actually beaten me yet. We are on even ground now. Show me what you got. Looked like Changyan was firing aimlessly, but it turns out he knew how to awaken the statues. Isn't that cheating? I don't know. The bullets Chairman Lee dodged ended up hitting the statues, which only made things worse for him. He targeted the fractures in the statues while pretending to shoot at Chairman Lee. Then activated the invisible cloak to shift the statue's aggression to him. He's really done it now. What? Guess he isn't the first gen hunter for nothing. I'll have to step up my game to beat him. Fine then. Boom. You protecting the statue now? You're not pulling the same trick on me twice. Is that the best you can come up with? Alright, I see how it is. All-seeing eye. Are those damages on the shield? And how's this? Bounce it off the shield onto the statue. I told you that won't work! Boom. Huh? Boom. A ricochet shot. Booyah! So, how you like me now? How you like me now? This just got trickier. Two giants will be tough even for a first-gen hunter. Looks like he's really going for it. Dojun, Hangyol, you listening? Jinsung and the others will be here soon. You guys know what you have to do. Yep. I mean, these cloaks are supposed to not work for that long, right? Are they like infinite time? Why wouldn't people use them? I don't know what exactly he wants out of us, but... You're the only one I can trust out of the four, Jinsung. Fine. Guess he can't be helped. Changyan gave us 3 instructions. First, defeat monsters and gather items without casualties. Second, steer clear of the blue team. And third, in the case that we run into them, retreat immediately. He even made a getaway plan for us. Getaway! They were here. Find them. His prediction turned out to be spot on. I won't lose this time. Let's run. Why would you show yourself though? You could have at least tried to... it would be pretty hard not to be spotted when you run from there. Forget it. There they are. Go after them. If the blue team finds us, we should run, but keep them on our trail. Changyan, what are you planning? Are you sure about this? Make a beeline for the location. Yeah. So you want the statue to take care of them. Wait. This is... Here we go. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Huh? The neutral monster zone. The neutral monster zone. Raggy, is that you? Raggy. What in the world? He told us he'll fight Chairman Lee first. So what the hell happened here? You think you can keep this brawl going? Not for long. Give me 3 minutes. That's all I need. What are you gonna do? You'll see. Dojun, Hangil. We need to act now while we're still hidden. Got it? Yeah. My signal will take out Hyuju. Hyuju and her team. Hyuju. I think it's Hiyu. Ah! Come on. I mean, I just wish... The art is decent. It just could have been a lot better. That's what I'm saying. Ah! Avoid the giants and the boulders. This is gonna be a brawl. We'll focus on the red team. Yeah, good luck with that. Sanctuary. A healing field. Not so fast. Bang. Did she grab the bullet? Did you really think I wouldn't have prepared for you? Did you really think I thought you hadn't prepared for me? Is it gonna explode? Looks like I underestimated her. Oh. Oh well. Time to go with my plan B. What is plan B then? And here I thought you had exploding bullets. First, I'll break off a piece of the mana bomber. Mana bomber. A mana activated gadget that stores and compresses mana to cause an explosion. 8 units. Okay. Then I'll apply my artificial ether and change its shape into bullet. Okay. Feels pretty heavy. Are you sure about this? It won't just explode in your gun? Have you done this before? I haven't tried it. Yes, you have. Huh. Again? Okay, if she's stupid enough to just block this. Damn it. Okay, so she wasn't stupid enough to block it. Changyan, what the hell did you just shoot? Was that you? That was sick. Was that the mana bomber? Can't believe that worked. Did you say can't believe that worked? As in you didn't expect it to work? Huh, can't believe my gun didn't blow up. Darn it. My wound's healing quickly thanks to the sanctuary, but... I've still got to deal with these guys. There are two ways to power up in the Hunters League. The first method is to defeat minions or monsters that spawn in the arena's dungeons. And the second one is to defeat the opponents, right? The second method, other teams, is to defeat your opponents. Bang. Yo. Hyuju team is nearly finished. Hyuju's team. Hyuju. Hyuju. I don't fucking know. And it looks like he's done too. That felt great. It's been a long time since I had a proper fight. Now let's get back to where we left off. I want to hear what you have to say, Changhyun. I don't think there's anything for us to discuss. I've already won. Come on, don't be like that. I'm genuinely impressed with your strategy. These days, the Hunters League has shifted to focus on raw power. You mean like you? But in the past, when hunters had to clear towers, strategy was the key to success. Huh. Why would they be focusing on raw power? Strategy is always the key to success. If you lose to just raw power, you're just horrible. Did he figure out my position for my voice? The chairman should be exhausted at this point. We can overpower him. Don't underestimate that old dude, though. Ah! Ah! Weak. Bang. The fuck is that? Bang. You just take him out. You're kidding me. That's the difference between an elite hunter and those who are on the cusp of Division 3. We did the best we could. But it looks like it's just me and Hangyo left. Are you surprised? Not really. No, this is all within my expectations. Dude, it's just like, wait, what, you expected us to lose? And what was the point of it all? Who says I'm gonna lose? I knew you guys were gonna. Well, I hope you got a plan to overcome this too. Always do, of course. Hangyo. Sacrifice yourself for me. If I was Hangyo, I'd be like, wait a second, does that mean you expect me to die as well? You will be the lone survivor? Why are you so quiet? No, Hung. Was it Duel? Now it's just you left. Well, I feel like this is exactly what he planned, though. Like it's just like, yeah, I wanted all the credit to myself. I could have beaten you with my people, but that would make me look as good as possible. Beating you alone, however, now that's a different story. The chairman is a melee fighter, and on top of that, a tank. The perfect counter to ranged fighters. I'm at a huge disadvantage. The victory is mine. Although, he miscalculated. I feel like he's too obvious the winner. If he, like, he thinks he's just gonna walk into a trap. He's obviously just gonna walk into a trap. Okay, did you let him stab your shoulder for you to be able to, like, shoot him in the head or something? Here we go. Wait a second, does he want to draw? He's just like, come on! If you're gonna kill me, I'll take you with me. Are you sure? Suicide bomber, huh? Boom. Or doesn't that hurt him? How are they not into, like, particles at this point? at least like pieces. This means win. Red team. How did red team win? That little rascal. Are you kidding me? Did he survive the blast and the old dude did not? He's really done it. He used the mana bomber to force a tie. Okay, yeah, it was a tie, okay. But how is that a win then if he tied? Is it because he got more points than the other team? The true monster in that match turned out to be that kid. That was close. What a letdown. If I dodged his spear and thrown the mana bomber, I would have clinched the win. What's your mind? Come on, you deserve to be a little happier. I'm not happy at all. I fucked it up. Why would I be happy? I tied against the chairman. Didn't you hear? What? We won. Never mind. What? What are you talking about? Son of a bitch. Do you know how many people awaken each year? It's estimated to be around 100,000 across all ages. And for each of them, the thought crosses their mind at least once. Their dream of becoming a hunter. However, being a hunter is no easy profession. Even if it has now evolved into a sport. Unlike the first generation hunters who battled in towers, hunters must embody courage, wisdom, strength, and luck. Only those who possess all these qualities can truly become a hunter. Okay, you guys are fighting in a video game. If you die, you just get sent out of it. How much courage do you actually need? And today, a contestant of hunters, the next generation, has proved themselves of being one. Changyan Lee. How are you surprised? Like, you were definitely the MVP of that tournament. Or that competition. Congratulations. You have proven yourself to be the finest hunter of the competition. But the competition is over. There, wait. What a trash of a trophy. I wanted to win. How strange. What is strange? I've held these trophies countless times in my previous life. But man, it always feels good. He's just like, I never get tired of it. I haven't felt like this in a long time. Right, it was a long time since you actually held a trophy. After winning the competition, we were watching the show with our relatives, and everyone was just blown away. We're so proud of you, Changyo. My mom, who was initially against me becoming a hunter, had a complete change of heart. And your father might not admit it, but he was the most excited. Every time he did something impressive, he'd shout, "That's my son!" You wouldn't believe just how much he bragged to his friends. That's my boy! They might not know much about hunters, but they definitely know you. In the past, I had to compete in low division leagues with poor conditions, which made my parents worry. But things are completely different now. The only thing left to resolve. So, it's a matter of my team. What brings you here? I need a team. Sly old man. I won, so I'm here to claim Team Purr. Is that right? But don't you think it's not entirely fair to say you won? You used the giants. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And we both know our fight was a draw. I see. Then I'll take my leave. Whoa, hold on. Huh. Lighten up, young man. I was only joking. There's no need to be so uptight. We are in this together now. We are. So does that mean... I will give you Team Purr. I was truly impressed by your performance in our match. Uh-huh. Why do I feel like there's some conditions along with this? I look forward to working with you, sir. Read this little text. Read the small text, okay, is all I'm saying. Likewise. Ba-da-ba-da. An internationally renowned business for high-end hunter weapons, also providing comprehensive assessments for hunters. I came out today to place the order for my prize. So are you here? Well, I'll also be competing in the Division 3 leagues soon, so I thought I'd get myself a custom weapon too. Heh. That's a great idea, Dojun. You came early. Who's that? And for some reason, Minsuk Lee is the one who'll be guiding me through the process. Mr. Lee, is there a big difference between using a custom weapon and a standard issue weapon? Mr. Lee, just call me Minsuk. I'm not your judge anymore. Oh. There's a big difference, of course. After all, a custom weapon is like an extension of who you are. Sup, Dagohoe. Top cringe. It also represents your combat style. It's been a while. Mora's Forge. Damn, that thing's huge. God damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, Mr. Minsuk. Hello, Mr. Minsuk, correct? Yes. May we go in? Please proceed to the workshop in section B3. The Mora's workshop is divided into sections A to D, with the quality of the weapons following the alphabetical ranking. Section B. That's not bad. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. It's your first time at the workshop for both of you, right? Yes, never had the chance to visit one in person. This is so exciting. How much do the weapons here cost? Are custom-made weapons more expensive? Of course they are. Like, that's such a stupid question. Huh, we can get to that later. First, let me walk you through the more important points. When creating a custom-made weapon, you must first choose from one of the base models. For example, for my 7-branched sword, I would use this. An ordinary sword as a foundation. Why though? And to customize it, we incorporate additional features tailored to our abilities and combat style. In my case, I'll make a rough sketch of the base sword with 6 branches. A sword with 7 edges. Curved branches widen the wound when the sword is pierced. Curved branches widen the wound when the sword is pulled out after striking. Okay, pulled out. Could you make it like this? Damn. That's cool. Should have been another one on the edge there though, like it ended too quickly. Incredible. Can't believe they made this from that rough sketch. Of course, my drawing is only meant to provide a general idea. It's up to the workshop to turn it into a finished weapon. What matters is knowing what type of weapon suits you, and how you intend to use it. Have you thought it through? Right. I'm just going to make the same weapon I used in the past. But I'm curious what Dojun will come up with. A rapier? A rapier, a weapon for stabbing. Wait. A speed boost enchantment. But wait, to be honest, when my first time reading Mono, I intentionally avoided the title that has player in it because I thought it was another game genre, like SAO. I'm sick of the story. It's just a game. I mean, not exactly just a game. It's more like if I had to compare this to something. Oh, what was it called again? The Battle. I don't remember. I've read so many. Speed Boost and Shot. Mono, Speed Boost and Shot Mode. Glowing effect on Speed Boost. Oh no, wait! I know which one this is similar to. A King's Avatar, basically. A little bit like King's Avatar. Glowing effect on Speed Boost is activated. Glowing effect on Speed Boost is activated. Are you idiot? Huh, the cool factor is important too. Why would you make it glow? I guess you can scare your enemies. It's not like they're orcs though. Sub-Zero. Many top level players value it as well. And you, Changyeon, have you thought about your weapon? Of course you have. There's no one in Korea use guns. There isn't a base model for firearms. But since I use my arcane weapon transmutation to create my weapon, you don't really need a gun from them. It shouldn't really matter. Is it alright if I use this? What the fuck is that? Of course, you have the privilege of being the winner. Okay, well, what is that? Arcane weapon transmutation. After alter a weapon into any form you desire. Read what bountiful harvest Demon Lord Mono. I mean, I probably will, but I'm kind of waiting for it to come on Webtoon, which is should, because every series about, for example, like the Greatest Estate Developer and the Apothecary Prince or something like that, the Medical Prince or whatever. Like every one of his series are coming out on Webtoon, right? So it should be on Webtoon. It should be coming out, shouldn't it? God damn! Holy shit. Is that fair? That does look fair. Other people are using like swords and shields. Who's gonna just shoot past all of that shit? Whoa. Wow. Impressive, you made it with such ease. Wow. So, you make it. I've experienced similar reactions in the past, but it still feels awkward. In every country where the Hunters League is played, a branch of the Mora's workshop can be found. Competition with these branches is inevitable. And they are mainly judged by two criteria: the quality of the weapons produced, and who wields them. Currently, the Korean branch of the Mora's workshop doesn't exactly have the best reputation. Korea's performance on the global stage is a total disaster. A bad weapon suited for a bad player. Mediocre league, mediocre weapons. Watch international leagues. Y'all, Korea is hopeless. Man, our country's got nothing to show for. Both weapons and players. It's impressive how bad both can be. Amazing. Yeah, the King's Avatar. It's a story about a legendary player. I just want the story to be on the player, not the game. 80% of that guy is just a game over the anime. I mean, I do feel like it's a lot about the player as well, though. I mean, King's Avatar. It does focus on him, but it just focuses on him gaming with his character. Wouldn't you say? Players who are meant to promote our products only tarnish our reputation. But with this kid, we just might be able to make something happen. What do you mean you might be able to make something happen? He made that weapon himself. You had nothing to do with it. He's just like, oh, you wanted to make something similar to this? Nah, I'm good. I will just use this. Not only did he win the show, but he also proved the possibility of new weapons. I won't let this chance go. But you haven't made it. He made it. Thank you for making time for us, Changyeon. Okay, so they're going to make it better. I'm Hyuna Park, head of the Seoul branch of Mora's workshop. Allow me to get straight to the point. Are you satisfied with a weapon from Section B? Well, this was what I was promised by the organizers. Do I have another choice? If all you want is a mana ingot, we actually have something quite special. Orichalcum. Adamantium. Oh, vibranium? What is it? I'd like to make an offer to you with this ingot. What's the offer? Go on. You want my soul? You want my body? What you want? We will provide... You can have it! We will provide this to you on an indefinite lease. We'd like you to use it to create your weapon. If you gain recognition with it, that'd be even better. What do you mean lease? Like I have to give it back? In exchange, we'd like you to work with us periodically to develop new weapons with your ability. It's a simple condition. Wouldn't you agree? So you want me to make more powerful weapons for other people, not myself. That sounds good, but just one thing. Would it be alright if it became known that I'm the one creating the weapons? Hey. Ha. So basically the only thing they are doing is giving you ingots. Like I don't think they would be fine with that. Wait a second, so our only involvement is giving you the ingot and you made it? That sounds like a horrible deal to them. You look at all the shit we made. What do you mean you didn't make shit? He made it. Would it be alright? Did he figure out my plan? Yes, he did. And you just fucked it up. If you enjoyed SEO Abridged, you need to watch Isekai with Smartphone Abridged. I mean, yes. I think I watched that as well though, maybe. If Chang'an uses this ingot to create a weapon, the public will believe that our branch can now refine top-grade mana ingots. But you can't. After that I was going to have him forge more weapons to create a collection made from A+ ingots. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Unfortunately, you'll need to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's just like, thanks, but no thanks. Oh, really? In that case, maybe I should take my skills directly to the main branch of Mora's workshop. What do you want? Got her. A sponsorship. A sponsorship? Aren't we already sponsoring you by providing you with the weapon? Oh, that's cute. You thought I meant a normal sponsorship. No. I mean a slavery sponsorship. What? Like I can get everything I want. But alright, our branch can arrange an individual sponsorship for you. No. It's not for me. I meant for the team I'm going to join. Team Purr. Team Purr. As in purr like a cat? No. Purr. What? I want you to become Purr sponsor. Purr. What the fuck is a Purr? He wants us to sponsor a Division 3 team that finishes last every season. Defeat. Why Team Purr, if I may ask? If you join another team, we might be open to the idea of a sponsorship. I like the name. You what? That can't be the only reason. Why not? Team Purr sounds good, doesn't it? Nope, that won't happen because I've already signed a contract with them. Huh? Sponsoring Team Purr wouldn't do much to promote our promote or build our brand image. Do you see me? Do you see the miracles I've already made? You gotta bet on me. Sure, but I believe that evens things out. I'm offering my weapon forging skills exclusively to your branch, aren't I? Very well, we'll send a representative to Team Purr. We'll go over the sponsorship details then. Great! Amazing! The voice actors in SAO Bridge are in Isekai Smartphone Bridge too, and the humor is sickly. I mean, they are Bridge voice actors are in lots of different bridges. This is about expected audience size for Division 3 League. Damn! We got audience! Can you give me one? What? Two? Shut up. Just play. And the matches. Per versus ESP. PER. Should we go just call him Per? Last place against Ninth. It's doable. Despite their struggles so far, they can still make a comeback. Per has a good shot against ESP. They must win this match. Well, not without me then. Unlike Division 1, the matches in Division 2 and 3 are held in virtual reality. Division 1 matches take place inside real dungeons, so the risk of getting injured is a genuine concern. But that's not the case in Divisions 2 and 3. What are they playing in a horror movie? Like, what the... So, what are they so scared of? That's what I'm saying, like, it's... Seriously? Wait, did he just piss his pants? Virtual. How the fuck did he even do that? I didn't know that was possible. They call this a fight. Oh, he's just like, who the fuck did I sign with? I came to see if there were any hidden talents in Per, but... Team Per loses the fight, and it's forced to fall back. They must retreat. Oh no, they can't make it out. Yo, what the fuck am I even gonna do with this? I mean, Sudobudi, the creator of SAO Bridge, created the Isekai Smartphone Bridge. I mean, yeah, that is also true. I mean, they also created like an My Hero Academia Bridge. They also created Fruits Basket. But goddammit, I tried to react to the Fruits Basket one, and it got blocked. They must retreat. Oh no, they can't make it out. This is the end. What a tragic outcome for Team Pa. What? At this rate, they might close out the season without a single victory. What? The fuck? I mean, I knew it was bad, but... God damn! Might as well do it all myself. Not a single victory. Pa. Did I make a mistake choosing this team? Probably. Would it have been smarter to join a team with decent prospects and players, then transfer to a Division 1 team in the future? No. I will get there myself. I won't back down. I'll figure out a way. First, I'll get rid of all the players I can. Get rid of all First, I just need to kill my teammates. I just hope there's at least one good player in the team. Are you kidding me? What? The team residence is just an ordinary house. And I think about it. My first team didn't have proper sponsorship either, so we slept in regular houses. Might not be as bad as it seems. Yes, it is. I have a feeling it's worse than you imagine. They gave me the code earlier. You moron! If you hadn't screwed up back then, we wouldn't have lost so badly. You're one to talk. All you did was run with your tail between your legs until you got taken out. Great job. Guys, let's keep our cool. We can talk this out, right? With the team performing so badly, it's no surprise. There's tension between the players. Shit, I need to take control over this shit. I'm talking it out. When did I ever get physical? Huh? Coach. Oh. Guys, we've got a new member joining our team. His name's Changyeon. He's the winner of this year's Hunters. The next generation. I saw the match. You guys are pretty good. I've been completely useless, that is. Yo, this is like Gordon Ramsay. Oh my god, I can't believe how completely and utterly shake you guys. Oh, damn. The hell was that, punk? Who do you think you're talking trash to? Oh, who do you think you are? Talking trash to a pro player. You better take that back. Pro my ass. Do I even need to like comment on the beginning after the end anime? I watched the first episode. I watched the slideshow. Although yeah, I watched the slides. I watched the slideshow. Like there's more animation in the mono, or at least there's better art in the mono. That's for sure. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Then how about we fight? If I lose, I leave the team. But if I win, you're out. Scared. Boom. Boom. Son of a bitch. I will sentence you to hell. I do love a story like this though, like where we start on the bottom and he works his way up. A fresh recruit walked in and provoked them, saying they suck. But only 3 people took the bait. Everyone else who shrugged it off clearly lacks the drive. And just so we are on the same page, I hope you're not going to turn off your sensory feedback setting after saying you'll beat me up. Let's all crank it up to the maximum. Don't worry about us. You better do it right or you're done for. This is the guy who charged in by himself and died in the match. Gil Hanley. Skill is destructive. Charge V+. Charge forward and cause a powerful shockwave upon impact. Okay. So useless then. Unless you can control him. His stats are even lower than the contestants on the show. He hasn't been putting in the training. His skill is actually pretty good, but he's not using it effectively. It's genuinely hard to believe that these people managed to become pro hunters. Oh well. This is gonna be quickly over, to say the least. What the fuck? Someone explode. What the fuck is he doing? Okay. Just as I expected. Destructive charge. I knew he'd charge in from the get-go. Whoopsie daisy. Huh? Oh shit. Wait, he actually has strategy? Interesting way for people to be interested in stuff like that. Makes people read the mono instead of watching slideshow in comparison. I feel like it's more destroying the beginning after end though, because people are talking so much trash about it. So much trash. But the range of that shockwave is much bigger than I expected. It really is a decent skill. Huh, how'd you like that? This will make him believe I've played right into his hands. And then I'll just shoot him in the head. And he'll charge at me convinced he's already won. All according to plan. Bang. Crap. What? I don't get why he even thought he won. Like he was just in the air. He can still shoot you. You're late. Who wants to go first? It's gonna hurt quite a lot. Ah, shit. Bang, bang. This is just embarrassing, by the way. Remember we made a bet that whoever loses has to leave the team? Oh, we never agreed to that. Get lost. Darn it. Have fun trying to get anything done with that team. Oh. Didn't you hear what I said? Aren't you gonna leave? Oh, okay, so he actually wants it that badly. I'm sorry. Oh. What? I'm sorry. It's my fault. I completely acknowledge my mistake, so could you please not kick me off the team? He's got determination. It's not bad. You couldn't even beat someone who just became a hunter. Why should I keep you around? I have a pretty good skill. Sure, You saw right through it. But it's my one strong suit. Isn't that enough? No, it is not, but something to work with. It's true. His skill is definitely good, he just can't use it. He just doesn't know how to use it. So what? You don't even know how to use it properly. And let's be honest, you won't listen to me. I will. I'll listen to you. Will you let me stay if I do? You're going to listen to me and only me, nobody else. Are you sure you can do that? Yeah, I will. That was easier than I thought. He seemed to be like the most stubborn one out of all of them. I don't know if I should do this. But honestly, the whole team is useless and the recruiting budget is tight. So I might as well set an example with him. Out of the 7 players, I've kicked out 2. Now I have to find replacements for them. Yuju. It's me, Changyan. Recruiting team Per. Want to join? Well, why the hell would I go there? Remember the spot you hit during the competition? It's still sore. I won't join, no matter how great the offer is. Try putting yourself in my shoes. Look for someone else. Yuju has incredible potentials. I wanted to recruit her if I could. What a shame. You received a new message. Oh. Wait a minute. Are you recruiting? I heard from Yuju. Seriously? He contacted me first? Hangyol is a star player on Seoul Private Academy Team 1, so I was sure he'd stick with them. Nah, he wants to be on your team. Although I suppose it's hard not to be impressed after what I pulled off. Yeah, I am. You interested? A little bit. What about your academy and LHR? Well, I'll have to talk to them about it. Huh? I like what I'm hearing. Seems like playing well on the show paid off. Bringing in Hangyol would be a huge score. Ding. Huh? What? Yo, did you get another one? This guy too? Yeah. Okay, this is not as interesting anymore. I mean, it is still interesting, but I don't like how he's just getting the best ones to just join him. I wanted him to use the poor players and make them better. I didn't want him to just like recruit his entire old team and mop the floor. But then again, they are rookies, so it is like rookies against pros, which could also be pretty cool. Even though it's like super rookies. What am I gonna do about this? Most important thing when building a team roster is synergy between the skills. Unfortunately, that's non-existent in this team. Everyone's stats are the bare minimum, and the skill synergy is far from ideal. Huh? Yeonju Lee, her skill is positional awareness. Precisely determine the location of nearby. This could work. Hangyol is more than capable. And with the 2 who reached out to me yesterday. We might just be able to take the Division 3 leagues by storm. So what do you think of your new team? Any good? Well, the ones I'm recruiting. What? Oh, sure. Exceptional players. Every single one of them. What? They're not that bad. All thanks to you, Mr. Lee. Forgive me, I haven't had the time to manage the team. I noticed you've been working on recruiting new members. I never would have imagined you secure Seoul's Mora's Workshop as a sponsor. I gotta do what I can to save the team. See you later, cringe. You're going to read... by the way, if you're going to read a Viking-related manga like Winland, are you going to wear your Viking outfit? Dude, I actually have something like that, but it's not comfortable and it's not original, so it feels horrible. So probably no, I won't wear that. For now, I got 2 ideas. Have you thought about the kind of team you want to build? The first is a one-man army approach, as you probably expected. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's too predictable. You know how easily a team can fall if it relies on just one strategy. In the Hunters League, right? Yeah, that's not ideal. Of course, that's why I have a second idea. It's still in development. But you could think of it as a bomber strategy. Bomber strategy. Bomber. I don't know what that is, but I'll leave it in your hands. Now let's cut to the chase. This argument confirms that team authority will be transferred to you, Changyan. Alright, looks good. Then I'll get going. Oh, by the way, Pur's match the other day was the last of the season, and tomorrow there's a press conference scheduled for the Division 3 League. You're effectively the acting president of the team now, so I expect you to participate as one. You still love hating it. I mean, I do hate the gamer. Maybe the channel would be bigger if I just kept on hating the gamer. Press conference, huh? Yes. Sure, I'll be there. Well, this could be fun. Fine by me. I got something I need to do anyway. I just wish like, for example, like a series like this was more popular than the gamer. Like, God fucking damn it. They're talking so much shit. Boring. Yo, dude is about to say something crazy just to get them going. I'm Changyan Lee. As of yesterday, I've become the acting president of Team Pur. I'll also be participating as a player. A pleasure to meet you all. Not a single question came my way after I introduced myself. Moving on to the next question. Team LTD has finished the season in first place, earning praise for their exceptional teamwork and dominance over other teams. However, there are concerns that many of the players may advance to Division 2 next season. What are your thoughts? Wait a second. Does that mean our team doesn't go up in standing? Oh yes, that is a perfectly reasonable concern. However, if anyone does leave the team, we assure you that we'll fill the gap with players of equal caliber. In fact, we're planning to bring on board several hunters who are considered rising stars, so please look forward to it. Oh my god, are they going to like recruit Hyuju? Rising stars. Let me think, who's he talking about? But hang on. That coach looks oddly familiar. Wait. Is that Director Lee? He's the one I had issues with in my past life. He was the coach and director in Division 1 LTD. And currently he's the coach of Division 3 LTD. Thank you for your answer. Oh my god, he about to like crush this dude. Hyung-gun Lee. He looked like a jerk even in the past. There's also been talk about a new hunter that Team LHR has been training. Can we expect to see Yoon in the Division 3 leagues next season? Oh. Unfortunately, we can't give a definite answer to that. We're pushing for it, but it's a volatile market, so we can't say for sure. That's all we can say for now. Is that the team Hangyol was supposed to go to? And there's some surprising news from Team Pur. We've heard player Changyan Lee has become the acting president of the team. Yes. Hello. Nice to meet you. There we go. There's the arrogance. Oh my god. If we had to like go back to the gamer. I don't even think it would get that many views, to be honest. It's got it dead in the water. I'm Changyan Lee. I'm the new acting president of Team Pur. It's unprecedented for someone as young as you to join a team as both a player and an acting president. Can we expect to see some major changes within the team? Absolutely. Team Pur may have finished this season without a single win, but I can assure you that significant changes are in store. Significant changes, you say? Could you perhaps give us a hint on what you're working on? Well, first off, we'll obviously be making some changes to the roster. And I'll be both playing as a hunter and stepping in as a coach. Besides that, we're changing up our strategies, bringing in a new sponsor. There's a lot going on. I see. Sounds like there are a lot of changes on the horizon. Thank you. Moving on. Oh, excuse me. There's something else I'd like to say. Sure, please go ahead. I've been following the Division 3 matches closely. And honestly, there isn't a single team that really stands out. They're all trash. Dude is gonna say like, they're all trash. They're all trash. What? What? You want me to say it? I love a... Oh, like an arrogant guy. Holy shit. So you better stay on your toes. We're going to take you all down. Oh, and especially you, LTD. It'd be really embarrassing for the top team to lose to the bottom team. Alright, that should do it. We should have left a big impression with that. In more ways than one. There you are. Long time no see, guys. Yeah. Wait a second. Who's the one on the left, though? Come in. Oh, this is your team lodging. It's just an ordinary house. That's what I'm saying. Well, gotta use what I'm working with. This is normal for small teams. Seriously? To be honest, I was expecting Dojun to reach out to me. But I never thought Jisoo would too. What's up with that? What? It's nothing. But I'm not going to complain. Why would you complain about it? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing, actually. You did say that it's a rookie team. But it's a lot worse than I imagined. I signed up because you're part of this team. I hope you got something up your sleeve. Just to be clear, the only reason I joined is because you said you'd help raise my profile, so I can switch teams later. Relax, I wouldn't have asked you all to join if I didn't have a plan. Sure, the team didn't win a single match last season, but that's not a problem. You know why? Because they didn't have me! You know what they were missing last season? Me! With you guys here, we're practically overhauled half the roster. So feel free to keep your hopes high. Team ESP manager Hong Yu Choi. Oh my god, he pissed off. It's not that our players lack skill. It seems like they've forgotten how to win. How am I going to fix this? Scrim request. Oh, he wants to scrim. Oh. So Choi, we got a scrim request from Per. Should we accept? It's the off season and our players need to rest. So I doubt there will be any complaints if we decline. A scrim with Team Per. Yeah, the only way to get back into the rhythm of winning is to start winning again. Oh, he wants to win, huh? He wants to win, huh? Yeah, coach. Yeah, Coach Kim, it's me. Say yes to the team. About the scrim with Per? We accept. Yeah, go ahead and set up a date. I think it'll be interesting. Why are we playing a scrim? I know, right? We usually don't have any off season. Did you hear what Team Per's manager said? He just made his debut, but he was already trash-talking the entire league. Yeah, he talked big about taking down LTD. There's no way they could even beat us. Let's give them a reality check. Uh-huh. Per. Are you sure about this? You've only just started getting to know... You've only just started getting to know each other. And the new members need some time to settle in. They're fine. We don't have enough players for a 7 versus 7 internal scrimmage anyway. That's true, but still. Look, coach, there's no hope for this team the way things are now. Huh? We'll lose again. Our team will come last again. Repeated failures lead to a sense of helplessness, making them play more passively. However, a win. Winning does the opposite. When there's a chance of victory. Humans find hope. And I'm gonna show it to them. It may be my first time participating, but my presence alone can change the team. I'll show them that they don't have to be losers anymore. Why does it feel like he could have taken out the other team himself if he wanted to, but that's not the point here. Oh, you must be the new president, or manager, or player. I'm not sure what to call you, but whatever. It's good to meet you. I'm Hong Yu Choi, manager of Team ESP. Oh, I see. He's talking like he doesn't care and his eyes are filled with ridicule. I can tell he's looking down on us. Rude! The match will commence soon. Are you all ready? I'll be calling the shots, so you have to listen to me. And me only. Although I doubt they'll be able to follow them very well. It'll be the 5 original per members with me, and 1 new member. I'll show them we can win even with this lineup. Gilan. You'll take the Vanguard. Just like in your previous matches. But don't ever charge in by yourself unless I tell you to. If I don't say anything, just stand your ground, even if a mono bomber comes your way. Got me? Got it. Yeonju, you'll be by my side. Try your best to stay aligned with me. Yes. Hey Changyan, what about me? You'll stand right in front of me. Hold off anyone who approaches. You don't want me to go in and fight the enemies? You'll see. Match start. Link start. The Imperial Bridge. Since the battle takes place on this massive bridge, there's little room for creativity. It's all about how well each team's formation holds up. And that's exactly why I chose this map. For a team put together last minute, the formation looks quite solid, wouldn't you say? It's probably just on the surface. They haven't even had much time since their last match. Besides, they can only maintain it because they're standing still. Or so it should be. He looks tough. That manager acting president, do you think he coached them? We'll have to wait and see. By the way, is this world bored enough to invest their life for a game? You do get that esports exists, right? Drago? Right, Cringe? Well, I'll have to wait and see. Captain above! The range fighter is wide open. Looks like he lost track of his own position while managing everyone else's. You gotta take him out. Roger! I can't let this chance slip. Is he an idiot? They deserve to lose. Did you guys not watch the Hunters competition? Like, wait, what? Was it not a mistake? Of course it wasn't a mistake! Oh my god, you fucking idiots. Bang. Huh. It was a calculated move to bait us in. Kidding me. A strategy that used the range fighter, a team's key player, as bait. Sniper, everyone get behind me. Yeah, that's shield not gonna last, buddy. Oh no. Also, I'm not aiming for it. That kid shoots mono bombers. Oh my. Ah! He just like take out the entire team with like a noob tube. Boom! Yeah, because you're about to like, he just like noob tube over the shield and just explode. Entire team. Per ESP 7-0. What the fuck? That's not even fair. That's not even fair. Oh, no way. How is that fair though? Match over. Team Per wins. Yeah, it's so good. I don't get it. I don't get the popularity thing. This deserves way more popularity than it has. It really reminds me of King's Avatar. And King's Avatar is awesome. I will say this though, King's Avatar is better than this. You're kidding me. I was wondering why he let himself wide open. That was easy. But he really made it work. That was... So. Well, one down, more to go. That was incredible. I was so shocked. Right? How long has it been since we won anything? I honestly thought we were going to be crushed. Me too, I was so nervous I could barely keep it together. Yeah. How did you do it? What? Wait, that was a win? I thought we were going to be like more rounds. What? The match, how did you get us to win? Did you not watch? I noob-tubed them. In a battle between formations, what do you think matters most? Keeping the formation together, obviously. So how would you dismantle the enemies? Baiting them. You either make them fall apart on their own, or simply overpower them. It's as simple as that. Sounds so obvious when he says it. But why did it never cross my mind? I don't know. What I did earlier was the former. I lured them into switching to an offensive formation, then hit them during the transition. I see. That's why he broke away from our formation and exposed himself. I will say this though, like when you shot the shield and just like blew it up, couldn't you have just done that at the beginning, and everyone would just blow up anyway? If it's that fucking powerful, I mean. Are you surprised because the answer was too simple? A correct answer is one that anyone who hears would agree with. A. What impressed me the most was the coordination. Did you guys practice before I joined the team? Not really. That's why I chose a very simple formation. I see, so it was all part of your plan. Can't we just keep using that strategy then? No, you'll be found out too quickly. With Dorjin and Jisoo, the team will be even stronger, so Division 3 should be a breeze. Well, that would be ideal. Even if it's just Division 3, it won't be that easy. Unfortunately, we can't. Sure, Team ESP may have plenty of wins under their belt, but at the end of the day, there's still a team in 9th place. The strategy might work against some of the lower ranked teams, but it's unlikely to hold up against the better ones. Not to mention using the same strategy over and over. It will obviously make it less effective. So what you gonna do? I joined this team because I trusted you. What are you talking about? Like that was one strategy. I showed you one strategy. I have lots of strategies. We just gotta train. You better have a plan. Right. Unlike the others, Jisoo only joined because I promised him I'd raise the team standing, so he could later leave with a better offer and career prospects. That's why we have to prepare another strategy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you saw one strategy. We had one play, and I just fucking owned them. I wiped the floor with them, okay? Another strategy. Mind blown, you guys. He has more than one strategy. You're like, dude, you thought I had one strategy? I have hundreds. What? We hardly have anyone with good skills on this team. What other strategy could we even use? Skills aren't the only tools we have at our disposal. Huh? You do get that strategy can be used in lots of different ways, right? Oh. The Mana Bomber. We're going to use these instead. Mark my words. Aren't they expensive though? Our team will become experts in Mana Bombers. Mana. So that's why I call it the bomber strategy. Par. What? You want me to practice controlling multiple swords at once? Yup. Why? Don't like my training? Why? You don't like my training plan? Dude, that hurts my feelings. Well, no, but if I control multiple swords at once, I won't be able to control them precisely, so what's the point? He's right. To effectively pressure the enemy using sword telekinesis. Controlling multiple swords at once isn't ideal, since it scatters your focus. But that's not the point. We're supposed to just scare them. However, I know that in my previous life, Hangul was able to control at least 7 swords at the same time. Okay, so that's the reason. And he could control up to 3 with a high level of swordsmanship. If I want him to improve quickly, I can't leave him like this. I wouldn't say it's pointless, but if you don't want to do it, then don't. Seemed like Hangul wanted to join because he perspected me. That should have gotten the point across. Okay. I knew I'd have to do this sooner or later. How many swords are we talking? Not that many. 10? What? 7. Huh? 7. 7 sounds enough. 7 is a good start. Good start. What? You want me to practice dropping distant objects with precision? Yes. Yup. The more precise you are, the better. I don't get it. Using my gravity skills so weakly. Won't be of any use when attacking the enemy. Heh. Yes, it will. Come on, you gotta at least tell me what you're thinking, so that I can decide whether I want to do this or not. Fine, I suppose I could tell Jisoo. I'm going to make you drop bombs with your skill. Bombs. What bombs? The mono bombers. Here's my plan. First, I'm going to attach the bombs to Hangul's sword. Then, using your gravity skill, you'll drop the bomb attached to the sword while it's flying. The two of you will become artilleries of the battlefield, so to speak. This is the new strategy we're talking about. Yeah, one of them. Yep, it's what we're going to use. To wipe the floor with everyone. I call it the bomber strategy. Not too much on the nose, is it? Of course it is! What? No, it's not. No, it's not. The bomber strategy. First, Hangul will control multiple swords, each carrying a fragment of the monobomb. Then, with Jesus' gravity control, we'll precisely drop the bombs on enemies. However, there's one more key piece we need to complete. We need to complete this strategy. Without knowing the enemy team's location. Okay, so it's the girl. That's important here. We won't be able to deal significant damage from a distance. And that's where she comes in. Yeonju Lee. Skill positional awareness. Precisely determine the location of nearby adversaries. You'll need to use your ability to provide detailed intel on the enemy's locations. Can you do it? I don't think it'll be too difficult. Dude is using his wrist. Just, you can do it. You are the key to making this strategy work. Huh? If you don't do your part, we won't be able to do anything with the bombs. Can I count on you? What? Yes. Ha. Wrist. What's she blushing for? Dude is... What? You know what you did. I have no clue what she's thinking. How the fuck do you... Dude, you lived another life already. How do you not know what she's thinking? What? I touched her hand. I said, do you... Can I trust you? And then she blushed. The hell? Alright, up next is Team Per. Please get ready. A season opening shoot. I was loud and hostile during the press conference. But this time I suppose I'll keep quiet. No, you shouldn't. Team Per. You see, a manager needs age, experience, and tactical knowledge. But their manager, okay, he's like, oh, fuck no. He's just another Nepo baby. The whole team looks like a house of cards ready to collapse. I see. I suppose that's one way to look at it, but I'm sure Team Per has plenty to say as well. They didn't secure any wins last season, so maybe they're trying a different approach this time. I'll admit that I'm young. But Mr. Yu, if we beat you, all you'll have left is your age and nothing to show for it. Why you... A daring provocation from Team Pearl, just as bold as their complete team overhaul. The intense competition between the teams is truly great to see. They sure talk big for a team that finished 8th, barely better than us. I'll show him what we're made of in the first match. Are you sure? Strategies aren't something you save for later. We need to train it. Besides, it's not like it can be countered easily, even if we reveal it early. You're right, but... looks like he thinks we can easily defeat an 8th place team just by playing against them normally. If that's the plan, I'll be doing most of the heavy lifting. That's not what this team needs right now. You are the key to this strategy. Don't forget that. Yeah, I'll do my best. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Let's go! We'll show them what we got. In the Hunters League, the team with the lower ranking gets to choose the arena. Since we are ranked lower, the choice is ours. We picked the simplest option. City A Arena. Yeonju, Jisoo, Hangyo. Once the 3 of you are in position, we'll proceed with the strategy. The rest of you, find your groups and try to pick off enemies if you can. If not, just focus on staying alive. Roger, got it. We're on the 3rd floor of 7 Stars Electronics building at the eastern edge of the map. I'll wait in the leftmost office. Positional awareness. Enemy locations are 244, 165, 266, 152, 125, 25, 24, 166, 5, 165, 53, 53. Watch out for those coordinates. Her ability really shines on big arenas like this one. I got the enemy's rendezvous point. It's 145, 255, 5. Whoa. I'm here. Me too. Alright, we'll begin by bombing the arena and collapsing the building. I'll snipe anyone who comes out. If they try to avoid my shots, we'll hit them head on with our formation. Are you ready? Absolutely. Give us a word and we'll drop the payload. Perfect. Let's get this started. Let's get this party started. What? Here we go. Bombers away. Kaboom. Here we go. Yeah, those 3 are gonna get a rude awakening. Real quick. He told us we needed to be careful against our opponents in this match. The kid might be a clueless Nepo baby, but don't let that make you careless. I doubt we'll need much of a strategy against a total rookie like him. But we'll still try our best. When our opponents reveal themselves, skill, devastating stride, unleashes a powerful shockwave as you move, causing the ground to tremble. I'll use my skill before they even know what's happening. Come on, show yourselves. I'll take you all out. What the fuck was that? The ceiling's shaking. Deploy mono shields! Above! Yeah, that's not gonna help. He brought down the building last time. So I figured he'd pull a similar stunt again. Looks like he's used his ether bullets to get the job done. He must have burned through most of his mana for this. Are those? Incoming attack. That looks like Hangul's sword telekinesis. They're sizing us up from a distance first. Those punks. That's not exactly what we're doing. Tit for tat. Hold off the swords. Huh. So many bombs. Oop. Huh? What? But how? Wait, how the hell are they not dead? Like, they should just, like, poof, disappear after that explosion. The sword exploded. Bang. Kill. Doesn't even look like I need to step in. Didn't you already step in though? They can't hold off the swords in melee, so they'll want to use ranged attacks. But that won't be easy with Hangul controlling the swords. It's over. Per versus TGD. Score 7-0 per win. Huh? Dun dun da boom. Never expected to see a strategy like this. LTD Division 1 manager Jihan Lee in a Division 3 match. Is that the kid who stirred up trouble in Division 3? Yeah. Looks like it wasn't all talk. He's unbelievable. Was he not on our recruitment list? Of course he was. But it seems he already had ties with Team Per. We offered him the best deal in the industry, but he didn't even consider it. Oh, no use dwelling on it now. Let's ask our Division 2 recruitment team to reach out to him. Alright. Per win. We did it. We actually won a game. I can die happy. We won. Wow. It's just our first win. Don't get too excited yet. Oh. Save the celebrations for later. We got an interview to attend. I'm guessing the MVP will be Hangul. Greetings to all our viewers nationwide. We're here with the MVP of today's winning team for the interview. Mr. Hangul Yoon, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for having me. First off, Per unfortunately finished last season without a single win, so... I mean, it's already a better start. Can't be better. Could you share how your team prepared for today's match that brought about this turnaround? I just did what Changyeon told me to do. Pardon? Do you mean Mr. Changyeon Lee? Yep, I only followed his instructions. I see. Your team's strategy has been creating quite a buzz online. Yeah, we just followed Hangyeon. With many comparing it to artillery strikes and guided missiles. Yes, exactly. That's pretty much how Changyeon described it when he explained the strategy. Everything's just Changyeon. Yeah, and yeah, that's what Changyeon told me to work on. His strategy was flawless from start to finish off the match. The match. I truly respect him. Let me tell you how accurately he predicted everything. He's like, son of a bitch, don't tell them all my secrets. Why is he only talking about me? In his interview, so Changyeon. Jeez, it makes it sound like you're a cult leader or something. Like, I didn't tell him to do that. They're gonna think I forced him into it. I didn't do shit. Yes. That would be fitting for Mr. Changyan. What? Not another one. God damn it. I'm not a cult leader, okay? I would join your cult. Son of a... Shut up. Mr. Changyan. Don't you... Mr. The hell is wrong with him now? We won. We won. Please just call me by my name, like you usually do. I mean, you're older than I am, so I have no idea why you're addressing me like that. Well, I'm sure they must be overjoyed to finally break their losing streak. And he's like, and why are you blushing? Well, but this team is only going to get stronger. I feel like the tactic will be found out though, or can't it be found out because it's hard to counter, I guess. The champions of Division 3 will be us. Will be us. There's no question about that. What? Hey, Changyan! Sup, Cloud Rider? Just enjoying some Genius player return, whatever. Nah, return of the Genius player. Going somewhere. It's our day off. What about ramen? I'm meeting someone. You're meeting someone. Is it a girl? Shut up. Don't sit around all day just because it's the weekend. We're still in the middle of the season. See ya. Meeting someone. Why? Did he react first? Now it's like, we're meeting someone. Alright. I guess it just doesn't care. Time to catch up on my TV show. Hog is just like, don't you dare chill, you need to train. We're in the middle of a season. But Game of Thrones is on! But The Last of Us just got here. Hunters League Stadium. Over here. Oh. Hello. You came right on time. Are those tickets? Have they started letting people in? Oh, we're gonna watch some pros, okay. Don't bother me, I'm on Hulu. Yep, we can go in. Hulu, what kind of shows even has Hulu anymore? Have you been to a lot of matches before? In my previous life. In your what? Nothing. You seem quite familiar with this place. Well, yeah, I practically lived here in my past life. I may be in Division 3, but I'm still a pro player. Right. Anyway, it's great to have you here. Maybe the weekend, but I was worried you might have other plans, since you're in the middle of the season. Thank you for reminding me. Although, the match between Korea and Japan usually crushes us. Is it really worth coming in person to see this? Wow, harsh. Still our country, you know. Yeah, but they suck. Sure, Japan may be dominant right now. But the Korean national team has some of our best talent from Division 1. I'm not particularly happy about it either. But this is just the reality of Korea right now. Korea's players aren't necessarily lacking in abilities or stats. It's strategy. The reason I wanted you to watch this match is because I know you'll stand on this stage one day. Huh. And when that day comes, I want you to get some payback for us. Oh, but that's not all. I got a friend on Japan's national team. Let's meet him after the match. I see. You want me to go over to Japan? No, that's not what I... Looks like he has high expectations for me. Why wouldn't he? I better pay close attention to where we stand right now. And the result? An overwhelmingly 7-0, I'm guessing. It's over. Let's go. Oh, 2-7. We lost. Yep. Let's go see my Japanese friend. He's pretending to be unfazed. But I'm sure he feels bitter. I mean, you expected the loss. He expected the loss. Oh, yeah, he pissed. Yes. Let's go. Oh. Over here. Yo. Hunters League, Japan's national hunter, Takumi Minamino. How have you been? Great! Although, shouldn't you meet your own country's players first? Ah, forget it. They suck. Our generation is a lost cause. I'm placing my hopes on the next one. Oh. This is Takumi. He's Japan's national hunter. The most iconic and aggressive ranged fighter in Japan right now. And this is Changyeon. He just made his debut in Korea's Division 3 leagues. He's a rising talent. I have great hopes for. Ah, so you're the kid Minsa can't stop raving about. Nice to meet you. Hey Minsa, mind if I test him? Huh? Well, you should ask the person in question. Wait, I can beat you? Changyeon, you right with that? Sure, that will be fine. Takumi Minamino. The name doesn't ring any bells. That must mean he didn't stay on the national team up to my generation. All-seeing eye. Still, his stats must be really high. Skill. Rapid fire rate. Drastically reduces the delay between projectile launching. Allows nearly 2 projectiles to be fired simultaneously with each launch. Focus weakness. Hitting the same spot twice will guarantee the destruction of the targeted area. Speed boost A. Increased agility. Grants stability to accelerate rapidly. Up to 3 times. Physical attributes. Strength 8.3. Reflex 9.3. Reflexibility 9.6. Endurance 97.6. Generation 6.6. Mana 8.3. Japan's most iconic and aggressive range dealer, huh? I didn't think I'd stumble upon this opportunity. A test? Sure. Let's do it. You've definitely got a lot of spirit. That's not the only thing I got. Hunters League, Asian Games, South Korea. 2, Japan, 7. And I really thought we had closed the gap. But isn't this a big improvement? We came within a hair's breadth of at least 3 eliminations. A hair's breadth? How? Do you know how difficult it is to overcome that hair's breadth? We gave you our best, Junhyo Kong, and all we got out of it was humiliation. If this keeps up, we won't send any of our players to compete for the national team. Mark my words. Goodbye. Well, that could have gone better. So, Director Lee, I heard you went to Scout Divisions 2 and 3. Did you find any promising talent in LTD's lower division teams? Promising talent. I did, but they weren't Team LTD players. Hong Il-yoon was it. If I could get him and that kid with gravity control as a pair. We could use them as occasional wildcards, even in Division 1. Maybe even the winner of Next Generation Changyeon Lee. Maybe what this country needs right now is someone like Changyeon Lee. What am I even thinking? They're just some kids in Division 3. I'm expecting too much. Dude just gonna beat. I wonder who's gonna see the match between these two though. He's certainly going to impress. Maybe not beat, but like he's gonna impress. Man, Takumi's up to no good again. He was the same back when we played on the international team together. Wait, what? He's a little overzealous. He calls it a test, but he just loves to fight. Go easy on him. Yeah, I know. He's a Division 3 player in the Korean League. I won't push him too hard, so don't worry. I think you should push him hard if you want to not lose, is what I'm saying. If you want your dignity to stay like this. What's so funny? What's so funny? He always dressed casual like he's going to church. Looks like he's an anime character. Eats using spoon and fork. What? What's wrong with eating using spoon or fork? Games like he's 12. Weird humor and can't write kanji English. Huh. They're both real handful. Oh well. Oh well. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Boyd Plaza. Why did you pick this arena? This is a unique arena featuring a wormhole mechanic. Because it has too many unpredictable factors, it's rarely seen in the Hunters League. Is he trying to throw me off by picking an uncommon map? It's rare for two range fighters to face off in a one-on-one duel. The reason for that is because range fighters typically stay in the back, focusing on the enemy's front line. But regardless, I never lost a duel against another ranged fighter. I've never all-seeing eye. I memorize every wormhole in this map, where they are and where they lead. Which means as long as I know where my opponent is, I can shoot him from anywhere. Yo, is he gonna shoot through a wormhole and hit him? I can shoot them from anywhere, yeah. Huh? The fuck? Speed boost! God damn! Impressive. We're able to dodge that. He shot me through a wormhole. If I'd been just a second slower. Not bad. Looks like the bullet trajectory shifted a little because of the wormhole's vibration. I have no idea how he figured out my location. But he definitely took that shot knowing exactly where I was. Using a wormhole to shoot me. That's impressive for a kid who's only in Division 3. Interesting. Rapid fire. Focus. Weakness. However, once all the walls are down and it's just the two of us, it's game over. This sound. He must be breaking down the walls from a spot the wormholes can't reach. The stat difference between us is massive. He's probably breaking down the walls. Confident he'll crush me in a direct confrontation. That's cute. That's cute. I didn't expect Changyeon to land the first hit. Using a wormhole to shoot his opponent on. Huh? Oh, Minsuck. Korea's national hunter, Gyeongta Jin. It's been a while. Oh, Gyeongta. Yeah, too bad about today's match. Right, we're so close. Huh? Is that Takumi from today's match? Yeah. Who's I going up against him? He's a rising star I've got my eyes on. He's doing better than I expected. Rising star. Are you mentoring him? Why haven't I heard anything about him? Nah, he's a pro hunter who just debuted this season in Division 3. Excuse me, Division 3. Anyway, this looks rough. One-on-one against Takumi. The outcome's pretty obvious. But putting that aside, why didn't you stop by to see us? A lot of people wanted to meet you. If you had come by before the match, could have really boosted our team's morale. Minsuck! Move. Like, move, get the fuck out of my way. I'm watching this. This match is more important than yours. Boom! Yo, a training match. Oh, come on, are you serious? This is already over anyway. Huh? What did he do? I wanted to see how he did it though. Are we just going to see him down and out? That was a nice try. Dun dun dun. Dude, I wanted to see the fight. Are we going to get to see the fight? I want to see how he did it. I don't want to see like, oh, he's on the ground, beaten up. You made me lose. Shot. What are you talking about? The match is obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is obvious who's going to win. Okay, we get to see it. Come on. He just keeps on destroying the walls. All the walls have fallen. But he still hasn't lost his drive. However, this is as far as he gets. Okay. Far as he gets. He dodged it? A fluke. My ambush failed. But time is still on my side. I'll destroy the nearby wormhole. With my next attack... Yeah, you're not gonna get a next attack. A barrage of shots. The bullet's trajectories have been altered by the wormhole. Huh. Good luck dodging them. I can't avoid this. Okay, so he doesn't lose immediately. His shield just shatters. My shield. Oh, there are more bullets. Huh? Shit. More of them. A delayed attack. Crap. You got me. In my previous life, I used to get this question a lot. Mr. Changyan, what do you believe is the key to being a good player? Experience. To be more specific, experience of winning. I thought it was gonna go there. Changyan Lee, win. Too easy. You made it too easy. What? Hey, what the hell happened? What the fuck was that? dude just keeps on watching it. He's just like, yeah, how the fuck did that happen? You said a monster, Lewis. That's what happened. So he really beat Takumi by skill alone, not luck. I don't know when he'll step onto the international stage, but I better retire by then. But I'll be retiring. But when he does, his fan base might be as big as Ethan's. Who's Ethan? Yesterday's match was interesting. A ranged fighter with enough firepower to destroy walls. Still, I never doubted my victory. After all, I have the most experience. In the past, when things got tough, I did one-on-one ranked matches more than anything else. And my opponent seemed satisfied even though he lost. Hey, Changyan, what the hell did you do yesterday? Ah, shit, it's on television now, isn't it? Why are you on the news? In a recent interview, Japan's top-range fighter Takumi Minamino expressed high hopes for a Korean player, sparking attention. The Korean player in question is Changyan Lee, currently competing in the Division 3 leagues. Oh, that. I went to watch a match yesterday with Minzuk. Huh? A match with Minzuk? Since when have you two gotten so chummy? So, did you actually play against Takumi yesterday? Did you get his autograph? I went up against him in a one-on-one match and won. What? Yeah, real funny. That's true. Huh. That's quite the reaction. Although I suppose it's only natural. On paper, Takumi's physical stats and skills are far superior to mine. But when it comes to experience, I have the upper hand. I've been in this game long enough to memorize every map down to the smallest detail. I wouldn't lose. But if my calculations had been just a little slower, things could have turned out differently. I mean, of course, you are way lower level than he is. I knew it! What? I knew it from the start! We just have to listen to Changyan. We just Chang... Oh, no, he especially joined your cult now. Look at them eyes. It'd be more fun if Changyan was in them, not just stars. Just so Chang. Where his eyes always so sparkly. Man, you should have brought me along if you were meeting Takumi. I didn't know I was meeting him. I would have gone. Boom, boom, with my sword and beaten him too. Yeah, sure it would have. Cut it out, moron. Ow! That might be possible for Doju in his prime, but he doesn't stand a chance right now. Anyway, seems that at long last, all-seeing eye. Oh, my all-seeing eye has ranked up. Yeah, what does it do now? I can see people naked. What? It's probably because I used it to its limit in my match with Takumi. Extra. Certain target's essence. Identify innate ability. Allows you to view the target's hunter's maximum ability stats, okay. Extra trajectory analysis. Allows you to track the trajectory of enemy projectiles. Couldn't you already do that though? Just what I needed. Okay, I guess you didn't have that before. There's no better ability for training my teammates. Time for the real work to begin. Ranked matches, you say? Yes, that's what I'm planning for the team. Coach, how do you feel about our current situation? We kicked off the season with a win, so we've got a good momentum. I think it'll be fine to simply continue as we are. We don't have many strategies, but we've put together a solid win condition. That is bullshit, and you know it. And it seems like there's more energy in the team compared to last season. Nope, you're completely wrong. That's not enough. We need training. We need more strategies. We need to be ready. Ready. Chicken curry. What? What did you say? Chicken hurry? Nope. Nope. And nope. Nope. What alternatives do we have if our artillery strategy fails? Unless I carry the entire team on my own, it's a guaranteed loss. The moment the strategy fails, we are out of options. So we need to either improve it or develop a new strategy. Or work on refining the team's fundamentals. What we need right now is individual growth for each member. So let's start with ranked matches. I will train them. You all heard from the coach, right? I thought you were the coach. I will be training through ranked matches? Yep. But why? Wouldn't it be better to focus on team-based training? Individual growth must come before teamwork, otherwise there's no point in fighting as a team. We'll each take turns competing, and I'll review the matches with the coach afterward. So try your best. Good luck. That's a lot of people. Coach, what's going on here? Did a famous player from Division 1 or 2 show up? About that. It's about you, isn't it? Hangil Kim Min Soli. Rank score 4,813 points. Melee tanker Hangil Kim. Rank score 4,727 points. Mid-range fighter Min So Lee. Oh, Hangil Kim, who later becomes known as the Knight. And Min So Lee, the chain bomber. The Unabomber. What? Innate mana enhanced firepower. She detonated the mana bomber using her skill, turning it into an explosive accelerant. Huh. Looks like Hangil's plan was to quickly close the gap with speed boost, to avoid being bombarded by Minsol's mana bombers. But now Minsol has a considerable edge. What? Minsol Lee win. Minsol completely dominated the match, even though Hangil is rated higher. I wouldn't say that. It wasn't as one-sided as it seemed. If Hangil had dealt with the mana bomber used as an accelerant when he first rushed in, or found even a single chance to get close to Minsol, he would have come out on top. Ranked matches are where matchups and combat dynamics are most pronounced. To an untrained eye, it may appear that Minsol dominated the match, but she barely won. But it was actually very close. Anything can happen in ranked matches. Minsol Lee win. Hey. Ah, it's Minsol. What division are you in? Which team? What's your rating? She must have heard me say it was a close fight. Division 3, Team Per, ratings 1000. Oh, you were a rookie. Almost got angry at a newbie. It's not like I can tell her I was the first person in the world to be rated above 8,000 points. Hangil's match should be coming up soon. I should also get going. Is she following you? Huh? Is she going to fight you? I mean, in the match? Why is she following me? Well, a lot of top hunters have their quirks, so I suppose she's just one of the weird ones. Oh. Oh, what? Looks like Yeonju's playing right now. No. That's not how you... What is she doing? It's supposed to be long range! Just as I expected. One-on-ones are too difficult for her. The Hunters Union training facility is used by players from all 3 leagues. Mingi Choi, Wayne. And Yeonju is one of the weakest players, even within Division 3. Are you watching? Yeonju, you don't have much experience with a bow yet, do you? All-seeing eye. Skills, positional awareness, rapid fire in rapid succession, latent skill, bind, okay. Temporarily immobilize living targets in the designated area. Why aren't you using bind? Oh my god. Pretty horrible. Bind. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why aren't you using bind? I didn't expect that. And it's ranked A+ too. If she were an ordinary range fighter, I would have taught her how to enchant arrows with mana. Or how to recognize escape routes. But with these 2 skills in her arsenal, everything changes. Yeonju, I think you have more talent in using your positional awareness skill than the bow. You should be something like a support player who stays even farther back than the ranged fighters. But I can't really do anything with just that skill alone. Yes, but once your bind manifests, He'll be able to immobilize opponents that aren't even visible far from the action. Well, gotta run. See you later. Have fun. See you another time, Cloud Rider. Now the challenge lies in unlocking it. But we're not in any hurry. You're already a significant asset to us. You're like a radar, pinpointing the positions of the teammates and opponents, allowing us to make critical interceptions. Again, the blushing. What? Are you sick? But of course. I'm not saying you don't need to improve. You can always improve. There's so much improvement you can do. What? But you just said I was perfect. No, I did not. I said you're decent. But of course, I'm not saying you don't need to improve. Your talents aren't suited to being a range fighter, but a supporter or a scout instead. Scout. Well, what is this? Surviving 5 minutes in a dungeon. You're watching, right? What do you want me to do? Well, not that she can hear me. The Hunter Association Training Center isn't limited to standard gym equipment or fighting arenas. It also houses a specialized training facility, one that people rarely use. What the hell is this? A dungeon reconnaissance training facility, tailored for scouts. There's no better place to unlock Yonji's ability. I want you to do this all day. But anyway, when is she gonna stop following me? Hunters, I swear they're so weird. Why is she smiling? Rank score, 14, 15 points, 18 points, Militank, Gilhan Lee. Gilhan! Ah. Changhyun and coach. We're watching. What the hell does the coach even do, by the way? What's the point with him? You're watching. Don't stress too much about it. I think you're the one with the most potential for growth on our team. Thank you. That means you're horrible from the start, but there's a lot of improvement to be done. Your build is strong and your physical attributes aren't too shabby either. He's like happy, and then it's just like, but lots to improve on. Your problem is not knowing when to use your ability, and lacking finesse in your movement. For the time being, I want you to concentrate on studying. Watch some other players with a similar style to yours. Particularly Hongil Kim, the melee tank with 13 points. 4,000. Oh, and of course to make sure you're actually learning something. I'll be expecting analysis reports from you. Huh? But I can't write, sir. Yes, you can. Every match. Okay. Every match. Hongil and Jesus ratings are pretty high. And Dojun isn't bad either. Seem to want to stand out. Come on, can't you give me any special tactics? So I suggested he make use of his weapon's glowing effect. Now it's on him to decide how to make it work. Anyway, I'm still being followed. Did that woman finally leave? Why was she following me to begin with? Minso Lee was in high spirits today. She managed to beat Hongil Kim, a difficult opponent, due to the unfavorable matchup. On top of that, something interesting had happened. I didn't think I'd run into Changyan Lee, the Division 3 player who beat Takumi. I followed him around so that I could see him in action. But all he did was coach his teammates. Boring. And honestly, his team was nothing special. Looks like I won't have to worry about him. Why would he show his skills when he doesn't need to? Like, come on. There it is again. Team Per's bomber strategy. Is there any team capable of overcoming it? Post-match Hunter Association Training Center. Come on, you can do better than that. Survive. I love how it doesn't look like he's trading himself. It's just like, hey, come on, you can do it. Since the league commenced, Per has been on a winning streak. But there's no guarantee that it'll continue. Our next opponent is LTD. The first high-tier team we'll face. Changyang. We should focus on training for our match against LTD. We are. Why are you making Yeonju do this? My task for Yeonju is to capture a monster or a small minion alive inside the arena. I'm hoping it'll trigger our ability to awaken. But it's not like I can say that. Right now, what Yeonju needs is to improve her survivability. How do you think she can do that? Mobility? Yes, that's important. But what matters more is understanding how an enemy thinks when they're going in for the attack. I'm training her to think like an attacker, by getting her to consider ideal ambush points and strategize on how to take down an opponent. Wow, that's brilliant. Well, it's complete bullshit. You think so? You really believe that? Oh my god. I mean, you said it in a good way, I guess. Wait, you said it? Huh? No! No what? Oh, she's using bind. Finally. Bind. Bind A+, temporarily immobilize living targets in the designated area. Huh? What? What is this? Nice. Looks like our match against LTD is in the bag. It's in the bag. It's in the bag. Too easy, my brother. Too easy. Alright, Per and LTD are both currently tied for second place in the league standings. So let's take a moment to interview the managers of both teams. Per has been taking the season by storm with their new bomber strategy. Mr. Hyungun, are you and the team ready to face it? Of course. Now you might be wondering if it's wise to reveal this now. But honestly, I doubt Team Per could do much about it even if they knew. We're planning to bring in a new member for the upcoming match. It's Bomber. Oh, interesting. Team LTD rarely switches up the roster. I think the fans will be thrilled to see who this new member is. With that, let's meet again on the stage for the big match between Per and LTD. Okay, so it's probably Minso. Although, why would she be in a Division 3 though? Oh, it's to battle him, I guess. New member, huh? What was LTD's lineup at this point? I don't really remember anyone. Are you watching the video of the new recruit? What? Huh? I thought you were watching the leaked video. Come on, LTD is smarter than that. They never let a video of their trump card get out. I'm not kidding. Here, look. Huh? It's Minsol, isn't it? Is that? Jajun Ryu. It's almost time for the match. Let's go. I didn't expect to meet him already. Oh, so it's not Minsol. I mean, that makes sense because Minsol would be too strong for that, I guess. In my past life, when I was in Team LTD in Division 3, he was the first teammate to join after me. If I had to sum him up in one sentence. Psycho. He's a supporter who outshines fighters. Jajun's S+ tier skill Pulse can single-handedly dismantle our entire strategy. Unlucky. Changyang? Yeah, we'll use the bomber strategy again. But this time, drop the bombers as soon as 3 or more enemies gather. We gotta take out as many as possible before they all group up. Are you sure? We'll run out of mono bombers. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Angel, Jisoo, once we're out of bombers, I want you to join the main squad. What about me? What do you want me to do? Yeonju. You'll be on standby. She's the trump card, right? Positional awareness. Our opponents are gathering in a building south of the arena. I think we should blow it up. We could potentially wipe them out. What did I say earlier? Attack before they all group up. What are the coordinates? 228, 21, 0. Bomb them. Huh? What? Bang. Two down. The rest of them are all in the southern building. We're grouped up as well, so now looks like it's going to be a breeze. LTD is nothing special. We still got 3 mono bombers left. They're all grouped up, so I don't think we'll be able to single them out. Want me to send in swords in anyway? It's time for an all-out battle. Drop the bombers. This whole squad, move in before the dust from the explosion clears. Roger. Got it. I already know Jarjan's ability and how he'll counter our plan. But my team needs to see it for themselves. They need to understand there's a limit to relying on a single strategy. I love how he does this. Magneto. It's gonna just blow up. Yeah. Pulsating. The hell? They just exploded. Yeah. Shocker. Yep, that's Jayun. I want him on my team. Jayun Ryu. He was just a boy living in ordinary life with his parents in a tower's safe zone. Until one day it all fell apart and the monsters descended. I took him in many years ago. Why is he on that team then? Why isn't he on our team? When he vowed to seek revenge on the monsters. He dedicated himself to training for vengeance, but before he was ready, all the tower dungeons had already been cleared. Without an outlet for his anger, he began sinking into depression. And left my side. Okay. I've been wondering where he disappeared to. I never thought I'd find him in Team LTD. And of all people, he's matched up against Changyan. Please, Mr. Chairman, if I pull it off, it'll be me choosing you, not the other way around. Interesting. I wonder who will win. Not that it matters to me. Isn't Per your team? Or like, what? What do you mean not that it matters to you? Changyan. It's no big deal. I told you, don't worry about every little hiccup. Oh, okay. We've already taken out 2 of them with the bombers, making it 7 against 5. We got the upper hand, so we'll stick to the plan. Jisoo, Hangyao, join us here. Roger. Yandru, please wait there on standby. Yes. She's a trump card. I'm guessing. I didn't want this to come down to head-on fight. Arcane weapon transmutation. Da 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 da. They're coming from the front. Whoa! Surprisingly tactical for a Division 3 team. Huh. Yo, that's quite a dodge. Looks like those 2 will be marking me. Too bad. I'll need more than that. Huh? Yeah, this guy was training to fight real monsters, so... Pulse. He's above your level. Luckily for you, though, you have Hongyan. Chang'an, I mean. Whoa. Pulse. They're not bad. But compared to him, they're nothing. I guess this was to be expected. Their bomber strategy was the only thing special about them. Ah! Area. Bind. Shit. It's gonna let... Are you gonna just let them kill him? Huh. This is gonna be easy. You think so? Huh? Is dude just standing there? Oh well. Guess I got a one-man army in this shit. These weren't scattered randomly. Bang. Just shoot them, make them bounce, ricochet off. This guy's just as good as I am. If not better. Rah! Ah! Bang bang. Huh? Why are you wearing a mask though? So like to amplify your pulse? You just want to look like Kaneki? Like come on. You alive? I'm fine. Can you move? Yeah, thanks to you buying us time. There's two left outside. Can handle them. We'll have to. You? It'll be fun. It's time to finish this. Entering enemy territory seemed like a recipe for disaster. But Chang'an Li is proving us wrong with his incredible performance. What's your take on this? I didn't expect this at all. Sure, Chang'an Li has impressed us before in scrims, practice games, as well as in Hunters, the next generation. But this is the first time he's displayed such overwhelming strength in a direct confrontation. However, his opponent is not to be underestimated. He single-handedly held off Jisoo Han and Hong Yul-yoon, both known as powerhouses in Division 3. Who do you think will come out on top between the two? That's a difficult question. Chang'an Li may have taken out two members of Team LTD, but that doesn't mean much in a one-on-one matchup. Despite Chang'an Li's incredible mobility, if Giant Ryu can predict his moves, his pulse ability will give him an easy win. In other words, I think this will all come down to a battle of wits. A battle of wits, huh? In that case, the one with more experience will come out on top. Oh, Chang'an Li steps up to Jiayun Ryu, a duel between the two leaders. Chang'an only just became a pro player. Can he win? Can he win? I mean, if he just became a pro player, that might have been true, but like, he has so much more experience. 3-time International Hunters League champion, 3-time mid-season championship winner. He's like, boom! 8 MVP awards in total, 4 All-Star game victories, and 2 wins in other smaller tournaments. These are my past achievements and what I take pride in. When it comes to understanding how to win a match, no one's my equal. I don't think there's anyone who can top me. Son of a bitch. Chang'an Li. He's good. Now, how will you deal with this? Dude, I've seen all your techniques so many times. Ah, crap. My Mono Shield won't hold up against this. In that case, I'll take him out now. Is he shooting the floor? Bang, bang, bang. Looks like his training with Guntak Lee wasn't for nothing. He's scattering mana while avoiding my bullets. Probably thinking of hitting me with a powerful blow midair. Yeonju, are you ready? Yes. The air bits give away his next move. The instant he stops to activate his skill. Use bind. Can she use bind from there? Now. She can use bind from that distance? Yo, that's insane. What? He hasn't gathered enough mana for his skill yet. If I let this chance slip by, my legendary sniper reputation will be wasted. Bang, 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 bang. Yajin Ryu goes down! Wow. I had no idea Yeonju had that skill. That kid really knows how to secure a victory. Too easy. Yeah, it's rare for you to call me at this hour. Did you see Jarjun's match just now? Of course I did. He's like a sore thumb to me. Changhyun Lee was it? He is better than Jarjun. Bring him over sometime. My daughter really enjoyed watching the match. Yeonhwa. She did. She's never shown any interest in lower division leagues. What's gotten into her? Who? Probably someone who knows. Look around. What? With Tower LT's trump card, Ryu used his skill to complete neutralize per plane, shifting. Changhyun Lee made his move, he charged into the enemy's formation alone and took on all. Ah, that's not true. What are you doing? Ow! That's not what happened. I didn't do it myself. Are you high? Huh? Why are you writing that? Are you really that bored? Based on his silence, it looks like he'll continue writing it. Mr. Changhyun. Don't call me Mr. It's Changhyun. You've been chosen as the MVP. Please get ready for your interview. Got it. That was a phenomenal match, Mr. Changhyun. Were you expecting this victory? Of course. Of course! Don't you remember what I said at the start of the season? Honestly, there isn't a single team that really stands out. It'd be really embarrassing for the top team to lose to the bottom team. Yes, I do. That press conference stirred up quite a buzz. Alright, how about we watch the match highlight together and talk about it? Our viewers picked this moment as the top highlight of the game. Could you share what was going through your mind at that time? I was thinking headshot. And if you had planned to engage in a one-on-one duel from the beginning. Should I just tell the truth or exaggerate it a little? Definitely be more entertaining. If I tease my opponent. He's probably fuming with frustration right now. Things used to get pretty rough every time we lost. Oh. I'm always prepared for the possibility of a duel. So it wasn't anything unexpected. But I have to say, the ace of the opposing team kind of disappointed me. Sajun Ryu, was that his name? Jarjun. It's Jarjun Ryu. Oh, right. Yes, Sajun Ryu. No, it's... What? That little punk. I think he was decent. Too bad he walked straight into the trap I set. But hey, it's not his fault. I'm just that good. Yo, I love his personality. Not his fault. I'm just that kid. This will be his first impression of me. Maybe I went too far. Oh well, this is how interviews should be. I completely agree with this. This is how interviews should be. Entertainment. Entertain me. Are you not entertained? No, I'm actually not entertained by most interviews because they're fucking boring as shit. Changyang. Boom. That was an awesome speech. You're a natural in front of the camera, man. Great job out there. Relax, guys. It's not that big of a deal. By the way, how did you hold down your opponent at the end? Oh. That wasn't me. It was Yeonju. Speaking of, I noticed you two training together. What's the deal? Have you found a way to awaken new skills? Changyang? He what? I what? Finish your sentence. Huh? What's wrong with everyone? Fuck's sake. Now they're gonna misunderstand something. I swear, I'm the only normal person on this team. Changyang. Lately, you've been making waves across numerous online communities. Were you aware of this? Yes, absolutely. Boom. Shiny. Shiny! Everyone's seen how unstoppable my blinding strategy is. The heck? Is that his new weapon from the Mora's workshop? When did he even do this interview? Team Pura has been performing exceptionally this season. What do you think is the reason for this success? And which players are the main driving force behind it? I'll admit Dojun has made a big impact in our matches so far. It's no secret that our strong performance is because of the new recruits, Changyang and me. I think the two of us are really pulling the team together. Yo, this fucking asshole. I lead at the front, while Changyang holds it down from the back. Yeah, right. Our main strategy is the bomber strategy, you dimwit. Hello, Changyang. You should have some free time in the next few days. How about we meet up? I'll have a car sent to the residence. Who? The chairman, what does he want? Oh, since he was the original team owner, I suppose he's curious about what we have planned. Oh right, he sold it to you. Or gave it to you, I guess. And I'm sure he didn't expect us to do so well. As said, we still have a long road ahead. When you consider the entire Hunters League. Yeah, this isn't my division. We're here, Mr. Changyang. The chairman is waiting inside. Is? Huh, is that right? Time really flies, right? It's been a decade, but it feels like it was just yesterday. Hello, Mr. Gyuntak. About time you showed up. I was about to kick the bucket waiting for you. You're not that old yet. Ha! You're no fun, kid. I came because he called, but... Who are those two? She looks bored. Mr. Gyuntak, who... Ah, yes, let me introduce you to Junho Jo, our operations manager. Nice to finally meet you, Changyang. I've enjoyed watching your matches. I'm Junho Jo, the operations manager at the Hunter Association. And who's that next to him? Is she a player? Oh, this is my daughter, Yeonhwa. She's a player like you, but she's been in a bit of a slump lately, so I brought her along for a change of scenery. Doesn't look too happy for someone here for a change of scenery. Yeonhwa might be in Division 1, but she's the same age as you, so try to get along. Division 1? That's odd. I don't recognize her. Did she retire early or drop down from poor performance? Oh no. Not only is she the youngest player in Division 1, but she also holds the record for the youngest debut. I'm surprised you don't know her. You must have been living under a rock. By the way, sorry about this after inviting you to come, but I've got some things to discuss with Juno. How about you two head outside for a walk? A walk? Wait a second, so you asked me to... Is this a setup? What is this old man up to? It's not like it's your daughter. What is he like? Looks like he's trying to help me build some connections. But is this really necessary? He's just like, I don't need her. Yeah, go on, Yonwa. Take a walk with Changyan. Yes. Wow, someone's quite rude. Guess I might as well check her stats. All-seeing eye. Yonwa Joe. Physical attributes 7.3. Reflex 9.4. Oh, 9. Oh my god. 9.4. Flexibility 9.3. Endurance 9.4. Regeneration. Oh my god. She's definitely a cut above the players in Division 3. I mean, yeah, that looks insane. Earth's chosen one. Expend mana to harness the Earth's primal energy, granting the ability to manipulate the land at will. Okay. Blessing of the Land. Generate an armor that significantly reduces an opponent's attack once. Her skill is both versatile and powerful. The operations manager must have trained her from a young age. But why wasn't she around back when I was active? Did she quit after hearing about me? What? So, I'm sure this isn't about Changyan. What's your reason for bringing them together? Are you aware of Yonwa's current situation? Ah, you want him to help her. I know she holds just about every record for being the youngest in the Korean Hunters League. That's what it may look like on paper. With her incredibly quick growth, Yonwa thought she could transform Korea's Hunters League. And eventually claim the top world ranking as part of a Korean team. However, she's come to realize that it's not possible. Everyone around her may call her a genius, but the harsh reality is that excelling in what's essentially a fringe league is her peak. Sounds like she's realized her limits. That's why I wanted her to meet Changyan. While he's in Division 3 right now, he's achieved greatness in a way that's different from Yonwa. After seeing Takumi's interview, I couldn't shake the thought that Changyan might be the one to reignite Yonwa's passion. I have to admit I am curious about what those two are talking about right now. My age has only made me more sentimental. That's just part of getting older. Let's hope it all works out. So far they haven't said a word to each other. You think you have more room to grow? What? Do you have what it takes? Yo, he... She's just like, you're in Division 3. What are you talking about? Oh, they're about to battle. They're about to battle it out. The hell do you know about me? You're just a Division 3 league player. That sour expression says it all. Things aren't looking too good for you in Division 1. Right? Why you... I'm wasting my time here. Forget it. Hey, where are you going? She's got quite the attitude. Well, that will do for a first impression. So I think she might be angry at me. I see. I'm sorry about that, Changyan. She went that way. I'll go after Yonwa. Please reach out to me if you ever need anything. Did you really need to say it like that, Changyan? I was trying to help you build connections. Come on, old man. I didn't come here to play babysitter. She's a rich kid with everything she could possibly need. Let her figure it out on her own. Right. I suppose it's my fault for pairing you two up. Knowing how your personality is. Anyway, how have your matches been going? Like you haven't been watching? Excuse me, have you not watched our last match? You really expect me to keep track of the Division 3 league? I mean, you're still the president of the team, you should watch them. Well, we're not uncontested. We're holding strong in first place. There are just 2 matches left, and the odds are in our favor to win. Not bad at all. But as they say, staying on top is harder than getting there. The bomber strategy is strong, but it's not unbeatable. And we saw that in the last match. Now that it's been cracked, you need to stay on your toes. Didn't he say he didn't watch it? Are you aware of what you need to work on now? A contingency plan for when the bomber strategy fails. Isn't that all we need? You're probably thinking you can simply compensate with your skill if things don't work out. However, now that the limited number of monobombers and the extent of your strength have been revealed, that approach may not hold up in an unforeseen situation. While you're undeniably a strong player, if you become debilitated by an arena mechanic, or tied up dealing with a powerful monster, your team will fall apart quickly without their leader. He's sharp as expected from a first generation hunter. Just like I said, I've been treating this too lightly, thinking it's just Division 3. But my goal is to walk a path close to perfect, unlike my previous life. And for that, I need the chairman's perspective. The perspective of a hunter who lived in an era where losing meant death. Honestly, I went into this thinking a couple of losses wouldn't threaten our hold on first place. But that was my mistake. I guess there's a reason he once stood at the very top. Yanhua! Hey, Yanhua! Yanhua! What's your problem, Dad? Is this why you brought me here? Were you trying to get me involved with that kid? I'm sorry, Yanhua. I thought he might inspire you a little, since he's walking a path similar to yours. Whatever. I don't care. I'm going home. Alright. Hunters League Division 3, the Eye of the Storm. Changyan Lee. Manager, acting president, and a player. Led Team Per, which had 0 wins last season in the first place. Chosen by Japan's renowned range fighter, Takumi Minamino, as the most impressive player. He beat Takumi. I don't believe it. But rumors aside, the fact remains. A mere Division 3 player caught Takumi's attention. I'm lost. That's the best way to describe my current state. Once upon a time, this feeling was completely foreign to me. My debut in Division 3 was far too easy. The battles were underwhelming, and the players couldn't even use mana gadgets properly. Advancing to Division 2 took no time at all. Division 1 was a different story. Its poor reputation on the global stage made me overconfident, leading me to think it would be a breeze. I felt myself hit a wall, and frustration overtook me. And then a mere Division 3 league player said to me, "Do you have what it takes?" It infuriated me. What really stung was that I couldn't give the boy an answer. Still, at the end of the day, he's just a Division 3 player. There's no guarantee he'll make it to Division 2, let alone Division 1. Wait, Division 3. I heard Jajun just made his debut in Division 3. Could they have met? I need to look into this. Jajun Ryu. Yo, I can't wait for that conversation. He's such an asshole. They didn't even know my name. Hunter Association Training Center. Oh, no. The chairman's word struck deep, but there's nothing that needs immediate action. Ultimately, the solution is to focus on strengthening each team member. That said, I'm not letting up on my own training either. Physical attributes, strength 5, 6, 7.36. Oh my god, this is like awful in comparison to her, but she's like Division 1, I guess. I'm improving quickly, thanks to my full bloom. I mean, quickly, sure. Sure, wait. Mana is pretty insane though, 7.6. Reflex is also good. Meanwhile, these guys are really struggling. They can't seem to win a single ranked match. Hangyol hasn't been at his best these days. His ranked rating has been stagnant. Maybe I should get him some good food to help him bounce back. You think food is gonna help him? He needs less of it. What? You call yourself a coach and the best you can come up with is good food? Why not throw in some crystal healing or fortune telling while you're at it? That's what I was thinking as well. I didn't mean it literally. Then what did you mean by it? That's not Hangyol's problem right now. It's not even something I'd call a problem. Hangyol's issue is that he's He's found himself trapped in a framework, shaped by his years of studying swordsmanship. Many believe the key differences between sword telekinesis and traditional swordsmanship are his long-range capabilities or the use of multiple swords. However, the true strength of sword telekinesis lies in its unrestricted freedom of attack, the endless possibilities that conventional swordplay can never achieve. This overwhelming offensive capabilities, the very essence of sword telekinesis. But getting past that mindset isn't something that can be taught. He has to figure it out on his own. You can at least like push him in the right direction, no? Right? Huh? Changyan. What brings you here? And coach you too. What else? I'm here to check on my players. Anyway, Hangyal. Looks like you've been struggling recently. So you knew. I'm sure no one is more frustrated than he is. His pride must be taking a hit too. And now that we are pros, skill is what matters most. I need to tell him straight. The key to sword telekinesis is not treating it like traditional swordsmanship. In fact, you need to completely let go of everything you know about swordplay. Everything? Wait, then... I think I just have to shift my perspective. Yo, I love it. Changyan is just like, it's not gonna be easy for him because he's stuck with it. He's done that swordplay his entire life. He can't just leave it. He can't just throw it away because I say so. Yes, easy. Cult of Changyan is what I'm saying. Cult of Changyan. Like, yeah. He's smart, so he understood it with only a few words. Thank goodness, we have at least one person like him on our team. I totally get what you mean. I'm going to try it out right now. Is that all he needed? Yes, and his opponent is a melee fighter with a similar rating. Good matchup. If he abandons his old style and focuses on simply exploiting openings, he'll win easily. Match start. Huh? What? Hey, huh? Huh? What the hell is he doing? Why is he launching the swords one after another? No, this isn't it. This isn't it. I need to be faster, like Changyan. Changyan's guns. Yo, he's trying to go for a completely different scenario. I told him to control the swords with more creativity, not shoot them like a gun. Sorry, Changyan, you moron. Oh no, that is perfect. I get what you mean. Okay, shoot them like a gun. And how was your debut? What's with the silence? Don't tell me you lost. You said Division 1 looked like a breeze, but you got crushed in Division 3. Screw you! Hang up if this is all you gotta say. What happened? Was your opponent too strong? He does have quite a reputation. Strong? Pfft, please, it's still only Division 3. I was just caught off guard because things took an unexpected turn. Sure. I totally believe you. I'm hanging up. Wow. He really hung up. Guess I hit a nerve. Have you not... Dude, watch the interviews. Such a sulker. Changyan trained with me under the chairman, but he lost. This Changyan guy might actually be... Nah, forget it. I don't care who he is. The only one I need to worry about is me. I should head to the training center instead of brooding here like this. You're gonna meet Changyan there, right? What does it take to become a great Hunters League player? The first thing, obviously, is talent. In this field with clear-cut potential and limits. Lacking talent means falling behind. But is talent the only thing that matters when it comes to reaching the top? Surprisingly, the answer is no. There are a lot of people in this world, and just as many are gifted with talent. Talent alone won't cut it unless it's truly exceptional. What separates the elite from the rest is none other than direction. My all-seeing eye reveals how skill works, its limitations and its potential. That's not the case for others. Without proper guidance, it's hard to rise above mediocrity, unless you're a prodigy. Talent means little if you can't harness it effectively. That's why the most crucial factor in evaluating a team is its support network. Teams like LTD, who can foster growth across divisions 1, 2 and 3, are highly valued for this very reason. And that's precisely why I have to take care of Hangil myself. He's using his sword now? Looks like you're starting to understand what I meant. It's a good thing I found out he didn't get it. Finding out during a match would have been a disaster. I understand now what you meant by letting go of traditional swordsmanship. From what I just saw, he might have gotten it, but I'm still a bit skeptical after what happened earlier. Let's put it to the test in a ranked match now. I'll keep letting you know what needs improvement. Okay. A few hours ago. You're kidding. What are the chances? Why is he here? Is he coaching his teammates? I was going to play some ranked matches to unwind. Alright, I might as well check out his coaching skills. What is this sloppy technique? He's just hurling his sword like projectile. Can't he control him with more precision? Looks like he's getting scolded. Not surprised considering how badly they did even with such a good ability. If it were me, I'd control each sword independently for a coordinated strike. Just going back in. Match start. It's like he's still not getting it. That's exactly what I imagined. Or, I mean, it worked. I guess that was after he trained. How did he improve this much with just one piece of advice? More coaching as soon as he's out. Not good enough! Can't imagine what else he could teach him now other than the fundamentals of swordplay. Oh, they're going in together this time. Match start. Something's changed. His sword seemed to be cutting through blind spots with greater precision. He must have made adjustments to the finer details. Now he's back out. Just him. Is he going to dive into ranked match? That's a Division 1 Vanguard melee fighter. Low ranked, but still Division 1 nonetheless. Even with 3 swords, he's bound to lose, due to the fundamental gap in swordplay. Huh. What's his plan? Follow Changyong. Is this all you got? Looks like your sword telekinesis is nothing special. Your little tricks won't get past me. It's over. There's no angle left for Hangul to attack from anymore. Oh, there is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! You should have paid more attention to the swords lying on the ground. What? Where did this? Like, it's kind of obvious. Like, the sword was on the ground, he just moved it, right? Kill. Victory. What the? He landed that attack so easily. That wasn't a coincidence. He caught something I missed to produce an incredible result. Is this how he turned a team with 0 wins into the #1 team? Division 3 League Virtual Arena, Urban Area. Before our big match against Rex, we got one more to go. It's not much to worry about, so I haven't really given it much thought. But this should be a good warm-up at least. As we went over in the briefing, we're not using the bomber strategy today. Instead, our 3 key players will charge in. The rest of us will provide support from the rear. Got it? Alright, leave it to us. Enemy spotted in the plaza, 300 yards ahead. Prepare for combat. This match's focus is to evaluate Hangil's progress. Dojin will draw attention, so Hangil shouldn't be overwhelmed immediately. Gotcha. I'm going in first. Like, dodging! What is he doing? Take this. Yo, this is not the plan. Lightning burst. Ah! Look at my lightning rod. What? Bastard. Nice. Operation success. He sure loves being in the limelight. If that was the plan. But do Hongyeol and Gilon have those shades too? Nope. I knew it. But whatever, they won't lose. Oh no. At least give them a warning. With all the personal training they've done, those three are some of the strongest in Division 3. But you like my special move? Darn you, you think we didn't plan for this? Tactic B, everyone. Take them out. Roger. Why didn't you use that from the start though? Why let yourself get flashed? Ah, they use sunglasses. Oh my god. Are you kidding me, right? That's the counter. He's just like, yeah, I've been using this so much, everyone can know my powers. But like, what did they understood that they can also use sunglasses? How did you? Huh, look at those fools. They brought their own shades. A cheap fix for a cheap trick, huh? Looks like Dodgen's in a tough spot now. This doesn't feel like a match really possible for him to lose anyway, but like, crap! Go on, why don't you try that again? Ha 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 ha. Ha, didn't expect this, did you? Well, I got no other choice. I gotta use my skills. Tactical retreat! that useless fool! Ugh. I suppose that's a skill in itself. Know when you're outmaneuvered. Messing with people, allies, or enemies. Oh no. Though there were some surprises along the way, and the match ended up being an easy win. Our win. After Dodgen ran off, the other two showed great teamwork. Now that the distraction was gone. The unpredictable swordplay of sword telekinesis played a major role, overwhelming the opposing melee fighters. At this point, it's not even swordplay. The only way to evade them is through pure reflexes. To be honest, I was most worried about Gilhan. Unlike the others, I personally recruited, he lacks potential and talent. Thankfully, it seems the training has helped him understand what he needs to do to win. After we win against Rix, everything will fall into place for the team. If you win. Right? Rix team locker room. Darn it, how did things come to this? Who would have thought Team Purr would become such a force to be reckoned with? They're no longer a one-trick team relying solely on their bomber strategy. Unlike in previous seasons, each of their players is now a threat on their own. If Purr secures first place in this league, only one spot will remain in the promotion stage. In that case, we're highly likely to face LTD in a tiebreaker. We have to find a way to beat them. Are you all so scared? Wait, is that huge? Chang'an isn't that big of a deal. Sanctuary will keep us alive from his gunfire, and Mana shields on our vitals will protect us from his sniping. Right, if Team Purr has Chang'an, we've got Hyuju. Yeah, it is Hyuju. Calm down! I need to step up as their manager and stop brooding. Hyuju is absolutely right. We don't need to play by our opponent's rules. If sharpness is their game, Brazilians will be ours. Let's start thinking like winners. We've got this. Am I understood? Yes, sir. Chang'an Lee. I wasn't too fazed by Takumi's interview or Jarjan's reaction. But what I saw during his training session yesterday stuck with me. He provided perfect guidance for someone else's skill. I went through all his matches hoping to learn something. But I didn't reveal much about his coaching skills. I could just understand his methods. I know my dad could help if I asked. But after what happened the other day, I can't bring myself to do it. That reminds me. Minzel said there was an interesting kid in Division 3. Was she talking about Changyo? Hi Minzel, you mentioned something about a Division 3 player the other day. Could you tell me more about him? Oh, you mean Changyan? Well, I also only heard through Gyeongtae. You'll have better luck asking him. Gyeongtae? Oh. I don't really know him. Don't worry about it. Aside from his occasional obsession with Stranger Things, he's a good guy. Want me to ask him for you? It's okay. I'll ask him myself. Thank you, Minzel. Korea's national hunter, Gyeongtae Jin, knows Changyan. So is it true he beat Takumi? But honestly, I don't care about that. What I really want to know is how he coaches his players. Changyan Lee charges into enemy territory with his monobits. What a fierce momentum. Now it's Changyan Lee versus Ja Junryu. The biggest threats on Team Per are the 4 new members. Changyan Lee, Hong Il-yoon, Do-jun Kim, and Ji Soo-han. Not exactly true. Even with a plan. We'll need to figure out how to deal with them in head-on fights. Like I said before, Changyan's guns may be powerful, but Sanctuary's healing can keep us alive as long as we don't get hit in the vitals. The mono bombers could be a problem, but they don't have many of those. Hong-il is tricky, but he only has 3 swords. If we stick together and form a defensive line, we can hold them off. Jesus' gravity skill isn't much of a threat besides his wide range impact. And as for Do-jun's bizarre sword, we can count it by equipping shades. Oh my god, I love that. We all need sunglasses, considering their individual strength. Huh. Wait. Seeing it all together, this actually looks doable. Breaking it down one by one, I've found it. A tiny but critical flaw in Team Per. And our team is perfectly equipped to exploit it. A strategy Changyan couldn't possibly anticipate, given that he only joined this season. Alright, we can win this. What do you think, sir? Oh? Sanctuary's incredible healing recognized as top tier even among higher divisions. Safeguarded by mono shields and melee fighters like a tank. Classified. When you add Rick's secret strategy into the mix, this is a solid plan. Alright, let's go with this. For our match against Per. I thought this was my chance. Didn't Team Per really prove their strengths in their match with UQQ? Or not? I don't know. I have no idea. Yep, each of their members has grown so strong that they won't go down easily, even in a direct fight. Hong-il and Gilon have great teamwork. I love watching them clear out enemies, even when they're outnumbered. They're all good, but their front line, Do-jun is definitely the weak link. Totally agree. Ah, he's hilarious, but let's be real, he doesn't actually contribute much. Just a clown. My size. I wanted attention, sure, but this isn't really what I had in mind. Still, I can't change my sword at this point. It's become part of my identity. And to be fair, it's been pretty useful so far. The worst part was my team's reaction. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you to bring shades in advance. I was going to give them to you before the match, but oh, it's okay. I wasn't expecting much anyway. Oh, what? Yo, that's worse. Like, I wish they'd just scolded me instead. Come on, I was up against multiple opponents. What did they expect me to do? Not run into multiple opponents? Everyone else is improving, but I haven't moved forward at all. Yeah, you need Changyan. I need to do something. I should have expected my opponents to come prepared with shades as well. Maybe I should wear black so they can't see me through the shades. No, that won't actually make me invisible. I need a better plan. Yeah, dude. Wait, invisible to shades. What? Yes, I might be able to come up with something. Invisible to... Is dude gonna like flash him for a tactical meeting room? Living room. Riggs uses this tank style strategy that blends offense and defense, so the first strike to disrupt their formation will be crucial. Are you suggesting we go with our bomber strategy? It'd be great if that was enough, but unless they're clueless, they have likely already planned countermeasures. That's why we need to think about the follow-up after the bombs. For instance, I charge in after the disruption caused by the monobombers. Exactly. We'll start with our usual bomber strategy, and follow it up with the same trio we used in UQQ match. If this were earlier in the season, changing our formation mid-match would have been impossible. But now they're more than capable of executing a strategy like this. That's why it's best to have Hangyul, Dojin, and Gilhan lead the charge. Dojin. Uh-huh. Right, yeah, we got this. I've never seen him act like this before. Is it because of our last match? Well, it's not all that surprising. Dojin might be an attention seeker, but having his first nickname as Blinding Goblin must sting. Yeah, we're already guaranteed a spot in the promotion stage, but let's finish strong. Stay focused and keep your heads in the game. Got it. Does feel like they kind of might lose this one. This is not one to be easily shaken, Zill gets through it. But we might not see his blinding sword again this match. Oh, you'll see the blinding sword. I'll tell you that much. Tell you that much. That's right. Match day. Rix versus Pa. Hunters League Virtual Arena. The stage is set for the ultimate showdown in the Division 3 League. Team Per, led by Changyan Lee, who has been rewriting history since his debut. Up against Team Rix, has been on a roll since Hyuju Yu's arrival. Which team will claim the top spot in the league? The outcome of this match hinges on whether Per can break through Rix's impenetrable defense. Their success will ultimately depend on how much damage they can deliver in the opening bombardment. I see, an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Let's get straight into this thrilling match between Per and Rix. Match start. Link is start. Hyunju, where are the opponents? They're all converging in the 6 o'clock area. With their speed we won't be able to hit any before they group up. Oh well, we'll gather between the 6 and 7 o'clock areas. Listen up, after our first bombing run, we'll charge straight in. Roger. Okay. Things could have been easier if this was Division 1 or 2 match instead of the same old urban arena we always get. Most people misunderstand since the divisions are just labeled by numbers. Hunters League. But there's a fundamental difference between Divisions 1, 2 and Division 3. And it's not just about player skill. The biggest difference lies in the arenas themselves. Division 3 arenas rarely feature monsters or unique mechanics. As a result, matches are focused entirely on the player's skill and team fights. In contrast, from Division 2 and onward, monster farming and objectives add layers of complexity, allowing teams to create tailored strategies based on the map. Well, there's no point in complaining, I need to focus on this match. Besides, we'll move up to Division 2 after this anyway. Or are the opponents still in the same spot? Dude is way too confident for this. Feels like he's gonna lose. Yes, it seems they're waiting for us to come to them. Makes sense. Their Sanctuary skill is built for maximum defense in a static area. This isn't far from what we predicted, so proceed as planned. Give us a 5-second countdown before the bombers are dropped. Yes. Bombers are ready. Here we go. Wait, something's not right. This is going too smoothly. Why aren't they doing anything with the bombers heading straight for them? Even if Sanctuary enhances their regeneration. Ignoring the bombers in such an open space makes no sense. Don't tell me. Bombs away in 5 seconds. Do they have a secret tactic? Losing eye. 4, 3. It's like stop. Wait, that's skill. 2. Angel, stop! 1. Shit. In most cases, skills alone can't change the tide of battle. After all, teams are always analyzing and preparing for them. But very rarely a single skill can change everything. Skills that provide massive advantages in highly specific situations, trump cards so to speak. In those rare moments when they appear, their impact is nothing short of devastating. Skill, Golden Hourglass, freezes everything, within a 30-foot radius of the caster, while frozen the area is completely unaffected by the internal forces. So they just lost. And it just had to be in this match. Charging on, what happened? Are we still charging in? No, wait. Our bombers didn't go through. We're changing the plan. In exchange for mobility, they gain a moment of invincibility. This is what Ricks had up their sleeve. No wonder they gathered on such an open field. But now, a strategy depended on the opening bombardment breaking their formation. Engaging them head-on is off the table now. We need to pull back and rethink. Huh? Okay. Yes, great shot. Get ready for the next one. Summon Ballista Tower. Crap, so they're bringing out their Ballista strategy from here on. Just when I thought it couldn't get worse. I thought it could get worse. I thought everything froze. As in they were stuck. I would lose immediately, but I guess not. Watch out, they started their counterattack. Spread out and maintain as much distance as you can from Rix's formation. Melee squad, focus on drawing the ballista's fire and evading their attacks. Buy time for the rear squad to get repositioned and ready. Got it? Yeah. Alright, spread out. Clumping up will get us wiped out. Okay. This is a rough matchup for us. I could have handled this on my own if it weren't for Sanctuary. This will be a valuable experience for the team. The tougher the opponent, the greater the chance the plan might fail. Still, losing isn't part of the agenda. Okay, and here I thought he might lose this one. I knew this would work. Everything ain't going according to plan. Team Per has 5 mono bombers in total. The moment they launched all 5 at the beginning, I knew the game was as good as one. Ah, she thinks she's won. That is her mistake. I thought, oh, it's going to where the play. Huh. This turned out to be a breeze. See, I told you there was nothing to worry about. Says the guy who was panicking when those swords were flying at us. Alright, focus up. Stay alert for their assault and keep your goggles on. Fire the ballista as soon as it's ready. Yeah. Fire. Oh, so they switched to a dispersal tactic on the fly. A decent bit of improvisation, but scrambling rarely leads to success. If we keep up the attack, it's only a matter of time before Per's inexperience as a team starts to show. Damn it, if we keep running like this, we'll just get picked off one by one. But if we charge in head first, we'll be wiped out too. What can we do? Yo, Changyan! Dojin! Sit back and relax. I'll do all the heavy lifting for you this match. Why is he talking like that? Well, I'll give him some credit for not backing down. Fine, we'll have to fight them either way. I'm trusting you. Let's see what you got. If it all goes wrong, we can just call it a learning experience. Yeonju, stay in the back and keep supporting us. The rest of you, we're going straight into the enemy lines. We'll run the top 3 formation, and I'll engage when I see an opening. Got it. Got it. The moment the next arrow's fired, we move in. Charge on my signal. I can't wait to see what Dojin has up his sleeve though. What did he figure out? Now. Destructive charge. Alright. I'm going into... Huh? Wait. Where did Dojin go? He was here just a moment ago. Yo, he about to kill the leader. Huh? Ah! Stealth. What? But how did he do it though? He doesn't use like... I think the invisibility cape only works when you're still, right? Or no, not still, but... It didn't completely work because it didn't... It still showed your face, right? Someone asked me what makes the Hunters League so great. I'd say it's the sheer unpredictability where no team is ever guaranteed to win or lose. with endless variables shaping the flow of the game. Both teams and spectators are left on edge every single match, and right now, what's happening in front of me is the perfect example of that. What? Dude is so confused that he doesn't even attack. What the? Keep it together. Maintain the formation. Chang'an, did you see that? Yeah. The sword appeared out of nowhere, struck the opponent and vanished again. That's all I saw. In any case, whatever it was, it works in our favor. Let's tear their formation apart. Roger. Gilhan and I will strike while their formation is weak. I don't think you're even going to get a chance to do that. The sword will appear again. Let's do this. Just what was that earlier? Yeah, invisibility cloak. Is that? Dojin? Huh. A clown. So that's what he was plotting during the strategy meeting. Unbelievable. One of Team Rix's melee fighters inside the sanctuary has gone down. How did that happen? Dojin Kim, what did he do? None of the players saw him at all. Can we get an explanation for what just happened? Oh, if you pay attention to his attire, Dojin Kim is equipped with the mana gadget Invisible Cloak. It was Invisible Cloak, okay. While it provides invisibility, movement causes slight visual distortion that gives it away. However, due to the shades worn to protect against Dojin's sword, they can't see it. Team Rix failed to notice the subtle color shifts. In other words, with every member of Rix wearing shades, they're now fighting an enemy they can't see. Okay, that is actually genius. Hunters League Division 3 highlight. Original poster. Hoo-hoo, tomato! The Blinding Goblin is back in the game! Wow, that's actually incredible. How do you even play against that? Now, that's a catch-22. Take off the shades to see him and they'll get blinded by his sword. Keep them on and he stays invisible. Yikes, yeah. Exactly, if they had a sniper, they could attack from distance without needing shades, but aside from the ballista, Rix is entirely made up of melee fighters. Rix in shambles. Team Rix is in a tough spot. With Dojin Kim right in the heart of their formation, they can't spare any attention elsewhere. Darn it, where the hell is this guy? Hey, keep your goggles on! Where, you ask? I'm right here. I'm right here! No, keep your goggles on. We're right here! To just her left. Ugh. You dirty cheats! What do you mean? Cheats. Cheat? You mean genius? Oh, Dojin. You son of a bitch. At last, the intense back and forth battle between Per and Rix ends in a hard-fought triumph for Team Per. I actually thought we were going to lose. In hindsight, maybe it was better that things didn't go according to plan. I assumed I had to do everything myself for this team, but... This guy. I already know what's on his mind. Well, I get it. I can't deny we won because of him. Good job today. I know. What's his deal? Can't even take a compliment. God, son of a bitch. Per locker room. I was sure we were doomed when the bombs flopped. I know, right? I didn't think we stood a chance charging headfirst into their defense. It was all thanks to my setup. Dude, don't... Dude has no class. What would you guys have done without me? Set up my ass. Don't you remember blinding us all the other day? Yeah. I'll admit that one's on me. You didn't even give us a heads up about the mana gadget. You just wanted to steal the spotlight when things got tense, didn't you? Well, haven't you heard a saying? To deceive the enemy, you must first deceive your allies. I got us that victory, didn't I? They're just breaking your balls, man. What a real piece of work. Mr. Dodgen, please come for the post-match MVP interview. Got it. The MVP is on his way. I'll cut him some slack. He's earned it today. Yeah, with us, the MVP of today's match, Dodgen Kim. This match was a hot topic even before it began. Mr. Dodgen, what were your thoughts? I'd say it was good, overall. I'd say it was good overall. The perfect stage for the team's ace. Me, of course. He looks ridiculous with that grin. Does he think that makes him look confident? Ah, just let him have this. It looks very artificial. I see. What exactly do you like about it? Me, of course. I suppose the part where I led my team to victory. Yo, he's... Oh, look at his face! Alright, your stealth play was definitely a big talking point of today's match. Was this strategy a collective idea from the team? Nah, it was mine. The team? Oh, not at all. This was completely my brainchild. Oh, I see. Hong Yeol, Yoon, and Chang Yan Lee have been the stars of Team Per so far. We're definitely looking forward to seeing your performance in the future as well. That guy is exactly the same as he was in the past. Was this strategy a collective idea from the team? This was completely my brainchild! That strategy Team Per used today. Was it really made by that player? A strategy relying solely on a flashing weapon on this invisible cloak, without any special abilities or map mechanics at all at play. Tactics this simple yet devastating are rare, even in the Hunters League. There's no way a Division 3 player could have come up with something like this. But Changyan Lee. It wasn't even Changyan. Seems Minsak is mentoring that kid. Changyan, he's definitely got talent. Even beat Takumi in a ranked match. His abilities are strong, but what really stands out is his sharp insight. For some reason, he seems to be very experienced. That's the part that I don't get. No matter how brilliant a genius is, you need real experience to compete at a high level in the Hunters League. And it's for young Todd to say that. Chang'an must have been trained from a young age, just like me. That's the only reasonable conclusion, and that makes things simpler. It does? How does that make things simpler? All that's left is to figure out who his mentor is. The real question is, who could it be? Oh, it's himself. So that's gonna be hard. Once the season ends, there's the Hunters' Day, where all hunters gather for a party. I'll ask him then. If I go with my father and play it off as an apology for our previous meeting, it should come across naturally. And then I'll get training from the true mastermind. This is actually genius. Like, she is like, oh, I need to find out who has trained him so he can help me. Nah, sorry, he trained himself. So yeah, we just caught up with everything and we've been reading way too long already. So like the video, subscribe, put all notifications on. Don't forget. Also, if you want more content, YouTube members, Patreon. And if you don't get notified by YouTube when I upload or go live, join Discord in the description. That also helps. See you guys next time. Bye bye.